I'm a curious man with some curious genes. I get that from my dad. I'm no far from the tree. I flow like I'm a butterfly, sting like a beamer. I hate features. Done my running around with my head in the clouds, feeling lost and then found. When they woke up and frowned, tell myself I'm the man. I was right to be left. Now I'm back to myself. Who am I to keep on holding you from everything you want? I can see you and see what you want. Who am I to? Who am I? Da, 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 da. Who am I? Da, 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 da. Who am I to keep you in the looking right, left, going straight. Don't know where to go, wanna hide away. I'm reflecting myself. You are no good for me. Super dangerous man. Am I?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final week of the group stages of our FIFA 20 Arena Clash tournaments. I am one of your hosts, Matt Hayhoe.
And I'm George GNC. Welcome to the show, guys, and more importantly, welcome back, Matt.
I know, I'm back.
He has returned.
No
the
weddings this week.
son has returned for the final week of FIFA 20 Arena Clash So it's going to be exciting. We've got some good games coming up. Unfortunately, one of the players from the Invincibles...
There's some drama, yes. There's some
bit of drama going on, yeah. So the Invincibles versus Spartans will be the first game we've got coming up. But unfortunately, due to one of the Invincibles players not being able to make it, they are going to have to start 3-0 down. So it is going to be a big, long road ahead for them.
It is. It's going to be pretty tough. And we're going to jump into the group tables, though, to see how everyone else lines up. So the Steelers already through. They're, 4 for 4 on their defence of the title. Harriers and Pirates on 2 and the Lionhearts on 1. So it is still up for grabs a little bit in this group. More just for placings for the next stages.
I've got to say, though, that game you missed last week, mate, between the Steelers and the Pirates, that was really close.
I was told it was a good game.
But going into Group 2, we have got the Guardians with 3 out of 3 sitting at the top of the table, with the Claymores just behind them, who have dropped the game, but they're still got 3 points. Spartans with 1 point, joined by the Invincibles and the Vikings on 0.
Yeah, so it's good to see, though, the tables have now taken shape. We're in the final week of the group stages, so there's not a lot to play for, but in terms of sort of seedings and that, there is. If you potentially want that easier route to the final, then it's always good to finish higher up in the table, but we shall see. But like we said, the Invincibles starting 3-0 down in this one tonight against the Spartans, so obviously the Spartans have a bit of an advantage going into this one. Shall we have a little look at the lineups?
Yeah, let's have a go at it. So we have got Liam13, Shane and D. Taylor. D. Taylor not going to be in action tonight, and it's going to be JR Turner, Lunatic, NHMN and Big Ticket. NHMN is going to be in the starting spot this week.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those where it's going to be pretty tough for the Invincibles already. They're 3-0 down the series, so they cannot afford to lose any other games, really.
Definitely. If they lose 2 games, that is literally it. Yeah. They need to clutch up, win this first series they're going to play 3-0. And then we'll see how it goes. 2-0.
It could be all over before it's even begun, really. If if they lose the first 2 games, Shane and Liam don't pull their weight straight away, it's going to be a bit awkward. And here is the confirmation that Detail is not here. So the Spartans do have those 3 victories in hand already. We are going to start with Liam 1-3 versus JR Turner. And Shane will be against Lunatic. So the guys from the Invincibles will need to win. I mean, they can drop 1, can't they? Yeah. But it's that's still going to make it very tough.
Yeah, I think that would make it ridiculously hard for them. They can drop 1, but honestly, I feel like Liam 1-3 might be able to take JR Turner. He is a very good player. We know that he's a very good player. He's very passionate about FIFA. Shane versus Lunatic, we'll see. Let's see what he's got in the locker, because I don't think we've seen much from him this Arena Clash.
No,
obviously,
I know
he's an OG though. He's an OG.
Yeah. We've seen Lunatic a few times as well, and Lunatic's a very confident player. And we haven't seen too much of him in action, but he always backs his own ability.
Yeah, he usually gets the wins whenever he's on. He's got what it takes. He's got the skills. He's very good at dribbling. We've seen him produce it, and he's produced the goods. So we shall see how he gets on with the first game coming up very shortly.
We will.
But we have had some interesting new cards coming out tonight. We've got our second batch of the road to the final cards.
Yeah, those Champions League cards upgrade as the team progress through each round. So
there's some good cards in there.
They're very expensive as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, I bet they are. That Bale is probably that's going to cost you. You're going to have to remortgage your house.
Well, you think as well, if Real Madrid are normally a team that you'd back to go quite far, so getting through the group stage will be like a +1. You'd imagine they get through 1 or 2 of the knockout stages at least. Whether they go all the way again, well, I mean, it's been a while since they have, but can they do it?
I feel like this is probably one of the better Real Madrid. They haven't really signed too many players. Yeah. But I feel like this is probably one of the better. Like they look very good.
Since Ronaldo's gone,
very good.
They didn't start too well in the league. No. But I think it's a weird one because a lot of teams have started quite well in the Spanish league. Same with the other leagues as well. In like Dortmund, in the Bundesliga, that's what I'm trying to say, is Borussia Mönchengladbach are actually at the top of the table, which you would never have thought to put them at the top of the table at the start of the season. But
it's great. I mean, Leicester, they're second in the
second
Premier
place.
League at the moment, second or third. Jordan City, I think they are.
Depending, I think games in hand or something. There was at one point.
But either way, it's very impressive to look at these cards, especially, and I think we've got Martial for the Europa League and Lucas Torreira. Who Torreira is absolutely incredible card. I really do rate him this year. year especially. So if Arsenal can make it all the way, I think that'll make him a 91 maybe?
Something like that. And it's that's the sort of team of the season, team of the year standard of player, isn't it, once they get those upgrades?
But once we get to that final, that is a standard that we'll be at. It will be that
it
team
will
of
be,
the week, team of the season. We've also had recently the new objective cards come out. So we've got Oxlade-Chamberlain. I've forgotten who the other ones are.
It was some really odd players, wasn't there? There was also that Barella storyline player that was out for the Italian league. No, for the life of me, I can't think. I'll tell you what, shall I open the app and I'll find out so we can confirm it.
But we've also got my actual favourite player in the past few years in FIFA. We have got, forgotten his name, cannot remember his name.
How can you forget your own favourite player?
Cam Gomez.
Alejandro Gomez, yes.
Absolutely.
You were telling me about him earlier.
I was. Absolutely insane card. I think he's 86 on this one.
Yeah.
Really, really nice stats. Really nice stats. And I don't know how expensive it is because I haven't had a chance to look yet, as we've been in the arena all day.
Here we go.
It'll be interesting.
So it was Oxlade-Chamberlain. Sorry, it's just refreshed. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Gelson Martins.
Yeah,
the only problem with him is he's got 2-star weak foot, I think, and he's not great at shooting. You've also got Danilo, that was it, right back from Juventus, or Piemonte Calcio, sorry.
Would you? Yeah.
It's an odd one because he's kind of like a well-rounded player, but he's not overly quick, he's not overly strong, and he's not overly defensive with his stats. So
I mean, if you're going for the free card, even if it's a super sub, I think you go for either Martinez or Chamberlain. I don't feel like you go for Danilo ever.
It's a strange one, but I mean, a lot of people have gone for Zanetti with the icon swaps that they had because he was like the end game kind of right back. You'd have 92 rated. So I don't think Danilo is really on the radar for too many people. But good links in that league. Ronaldo's in that league. Obviously, not be able to link him on the right wing anymore, but unless he might get an inform, scored a hat-trick last night.
Yeah, you never know. Who knows? We could see it. We might not. But EA do like to tease us for these things.
You never know.
We shall see. We wanted the Ben Yedder SBC. Would have cost you an arm and a leg. Don't get me wrong. It would have been a very, very
Thiago
nice
Silva
card.
instead, wasn't it?
We are just waiting for the players to get into the lobby.
Also, though, red player picks this week that came out. There was a Messi on the cards this week.
Castro got it.
Don't know if anybody actually packed him in Arena Clash, though.
I don't think from an Arena Clash.
I don't feel like anyone did.
So. I don't know. Maybe you did. I haven't seen any.
I haven't seen any of them.
I haven't seen many rewards.
Jump and shout about it. I'm sure if anyone did get it, they would have been screaming and shouting.
All over Twitter. It would have been 100%. But I think Castro got it.
Not on his one though. I don't think
it was.
He's got a lot of rewards to open for people on SharePlay.
Yes. But either way, Messi. It's just such an insane card. The pace upgrade and just the dribbling, the passing, the shooting. I think he's just a perfect card, to be honest.
Well, and he's one that you're going to use till the end of the game, really, unless he gets another upgrade or something. He's someone that I'm sure has a lot of money on the market. And the market's been a bit funny at the moment, though, because obviously a lot of different Team of the Week SBC came and went. That's going to be corrected. You've got a few Player of the Months. There's a Spanish League have Player of the Month cards. There was that Toko Ekambi card that came out.
I don't know about that one because obviously it doesn't really have too much pace. Maybe if you got a few more upgrades, it'd be a bit cooler.
I mean, it's tough because unless you're running a Spanish league team, it's hard to link him. You're a bit limited on nations, but it could be a super sub to bring on.
People love super subs nowadays, don't they? They're like that Carlos Vela SBC that came out.
Yeah, very
super
true.
Sub, even though he's only got 2-star weak foot.
Jackson
which
Martinez,
is a massive.
Joseph Martinez, not Jackson.
Joseph Martinez,
from the MLS as well.
Yeah. Oh, that was really expensive when it first came out.
100k, and that was like first week or so, wasn't it? Also, Mascherano's flashback we might see. I don't know if anyone's rocking that at the moment.
I think that was quite expensive as well, and it was like his pace is still quite low.
Yeah,
I think it's like 72, something like that.
I can't remember exactly his pace. Yeah,
it's not very high. But yeah, it's looking good. And if you did do the SBC for the Team of the Weeks, I'm pretty sure if you traded in the inform for it,
you're
pretty sure they're going to give it back. So that's nice.
See.
So you get a free Team of the Week card and your Team of the Week back. So pretty cool.
Can't complain.
Pretty decent.
It's a winning situation.
You
just want to hope that you accidentally submitted like a Messi and then you'll get another one back. But
it's
very unlikely.
Would it be untradeable?
I don't know.
That's the question. I reckon it'd be untradeable.
Who knows? Who knows?
But we'll be getting into game very shortly. Players, as always, taking their time. Hopefully, they've got the commentary and the audience off yet, making a cuppa, chilling out.
Well, also Shay and Liam are probably chatting to each other, trying to psych each other up to how they're going to make a comeback on this one.
Yeah.
Because they can't really afford to drop. If they both lose their opening game, that's it. They're already done. That's their night done in one game of FIFA or 2 games of FIFA.
Yeah. It's not looking. It's not looking good for him.
That's just one way of putting it.
Yeah,
That's how it could go. So we'll see.
It just isn't looking very good for them. Let's be real. It's it's one of those. It's one of those things where it's just so hard to come back. And I really think that the Spartans have a very good team this year.
Yeah.
I think they, on any night they could probably beat most of the teams in the tournament. So, you never know. Maybe we could see them get to the semi-finals, the finals. Be interesting to see if we get any upsets. We're not quite there yet, but it is approaching us very soon. So
it is. Yeah. I mean, it's come around quite quick. We've already done 5 weeks. Well, this is the 5th week.
Well,
so
you've done 4 weeks.
I've only done 4. Well, that's not my fault.
Going off to a wedding.
Not my fault.
Have a few drinks.
No, I wasn't really drinking. No,
relax,
I was driving. So
have a laugh with your mates.
No.
Happy days.
Well, it was my wife's friend, so it wasn't quite. But there you go. But never mind.
Yeah, well, you're as bad as detailing not showing up tonight. Ooh, burn. No?
Okay then. Alrighty.
But
well,
I don't know what the players are doing, but they are clearly
they're taking their time. We're supposed to kick off pretty soon.
They are really
time is ticking.
Yeah, they're really leaving that tea bag.
Making us earn our money here by filling in and seeing what's going to happen.
Exactly, making us work for our money.
But no, it'd be interesting to see as well, what red cards we're going to see. If we're going to see any other Team of the Week cards. I know a few of the guys have been finishing quite high up in their weekend league rankings. I think it was Maka finished Elite 2 again. So, we're not going to see him on stream tonight, but I think he actually told me he was going to go and buy a baby Cruyff, or a version of Cruyff.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice card. The card that I just want to pick up so badly is that Dalglish. I just want that middle Dalglish. Yeah. It looks so good. I used it once in a foot draft. I went all the way and won it. So, and I do not win drafts very often because I'm a terrible FIFA player. But it's good. The thing I am curious about is, are you signed up to the EPL tournament?
I'm not this time round, no. Well, I don't know how easily it's going to be for me to commit,
Yeah, true, with
Might
the
be
baby
busy.
coming round. Yeah.
That's it. So you signed to Norwich, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I think Made in England is going
okay,
to Norwich.
so maybe you'll be...
I mean, Miriam tagged him in my post that I said that I was going to it. And I was like, isn't that a bit far away for him? I thought.
I don't know.
A bit out of the way.
Not sure.
I mean, you can get a direct train from London, and I'm pretty sure he lives in London, right?
Potentially. I don't have all the inside info on everybody.
Well, I don't believe you.
Here we go.
Here we go. Liam 1-3 and JR Turner finally getting into game. About time, and here we go. Already on the break with Timo Werner. Semedo.
Yeah, I think it's Liam 1-3 in the yellow and blue, and JR Turner in the dark kit. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be tough for Liam. He's got to make a comeback. Community champion for 2 years in a row, or 2 seasons in a row already, hasn't he? So, he's always there, ever reliable.
Yeah, very loyal Arena Clash player. But here we go. Werner's coming down the wing. He's got the ball, goes to tap it inside. He's got the better of Semedo. Very interesting, well played. Goes to the cross, and it's going to take a deflection off Semedo into ter Stegen's hands. Yeah,
quite a early bit of action there, really, breaking through, and it's already looking like a good end-to-end start for this one, which is boding well for the start of the match.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we get to see Liam 1-3 get a few attacks coming forward.
Yeah.
We know he is very decent. He's got that Griezmann. He's got such good dribbling.
He's got Milner in midfield as well. I'm wondering if that's was it Scream Milner that they brought out on SBC for?
Yeah.
So you can just see just there.
James Milner. Is he going to score a screamer?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because first week in I was like, heading's not very good this year, and the first goal we had was a header. So
look at that Aubameyang.
Yeah, he's got Aubameyang's player of the month as well. Clear that Liam 1-3 loves an SBC.
Yeah, definitely. Not scared to get those untradeable cards. Yeah. Aubameyang with some great dribbling just to keep possession of the ball. Keep it away from the defender.
Informed Decore there as well.
Yeah.
Maybe is it road to final Dembele? I think there is. Usman Dembele.
Not too sure, but that's going to be a free kick there on Michael Ballack. And it's going to be a yellow card very early on. 13 minutes in, need to be careful.
Yeah, you do need to be careful.
Giving away free kicks
that early on. I mean, it's maybe a little bit harsh, but
some interesting kits going on. So we've got the #United kit for Liam 1-3, as he has a free kick, plays it short, doesn't really go anywhere with it. And the Say No to Racing kit, which I think is a really, really good introduction to the game. I think it's great. You don't really need to do anything to get it. You just play it. I think you played like 1 or 2 games. I think it's literally
like level 1 from this season pass. Obviously, we're into season 2 now on the season pass. So the rewards, for me, have stayed very similar to last season. I would like to have seen a bit more variation in there. There's still a lot of tifos in there, stadium themes and footballs in there.
That was a foul
yeah,
there, yeah.
I think he went to
Punched
clear
early,
it, didn't he?
But, you know, he's going to get the advantage going for the header with Timo Werner, not the person you'd usually go for with a header. But yeah, I don't mind the tifos. I think they're quite good. I like the customization stuff. I think it all looks really cool.
Yeah.
The yarn ball, I think I saw it in there.
Well, they did bring in the...
Here we go, the corner.
They did actually bring in those ones where you got the pro players as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
For the tifos, if you tuned into the tournament the weekend.
Yeah. Oh, but it's been given away so far back. Can't be giving the ball away there.
No, especially as Liam can't really afford to drop any games.
Yeah, exactly.
So he doesn't want to play too risky.
Yeah, doesn't want to give away any early goals. But then again, you don't want to show your opponent that you're, playing defensive or holding back anything. But here we go, Timo Werner going to make a run through. Not going to play it with Havertz. Bellarabi now. Goes out wide to Kimmich, and Kimmich...
It's quite a Bundesliga squad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's quite a nice Bundesliga squad, but Kimmich is looking down to get down the wings, which is something that Liam 1-3 could look to abuse. And here we go. Griezmann coming forward now. Can he find the man? He can. It's been given through to Bernard. I presume that is also Screen Bernard, which probably. I'm pretty sure was an SBC or an objective.
I think he was just in... As far as I remember, I think he was just in packs, I think. Right. I mean, it's quite a while ago now that he was actually in there. Liam already queuing a pause quite early on here.
Maybe he's seen something that we haven't seen and he wants to try and take advantage of it. Here we go, Liam coming forward. He's got a few men, but not too many coming forward. But
I've noticed he's got PK really far out. I don't know if he's playing right wing or he just happens to be there.
Mid, maybe?
I'm not sure.
Moved him, but here comes Griezmann. He's on his left. Well defended.
Yeah, it's the only problem with Griezmann. Yeah, he's only got a 3-star weak foot, so you're always going to look to get onto his left foot to try and create that better opportunity.
Definitely. JR looking for the over-top ball, and it's not going to come through. It's going to be blocked, ran down by Ducouré, I think it was. And sloppy pass. Midfield can't afford to give too many of those away.
Yeah, there's been quite a few sort of transitions in the middle of the park, isn't there? Just as they go from the middle third to the final third, just seem to give the ball away. Both players so far, again, there, prime example, not picking the right pass out at the crucial moment so far.
Yeah, Ballack, it's not something that you usually see from him, is rushing his passes, playing the wrong pass, but there you go. Is what it is. Yeah, I think PK might be playing it like...
I don't know if it's like right back, yeah, but like join the attack a little bit or unbalanced maybe.
I don't know. Whatever it is, yeah, he's definitely playing it right back. Look how far up he is.
I think it might just be a mistake. I'm not sure who his other centre back is.
Maybe that's why he's paused it.
Oh, I think it's Semedo.
Yeah,
maybe.
it is actually. Yeah,
I think they've almost swapped. I don't know if they've just swapped in game or if they just happen to be in the wrong position at the moment. I don't know.
I think it might have just swapped by accident, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Liam's gone to change to like attacking or defensive and didn't realise that he's actually switched them over or something in game, but he knows now.
Another pass given away there by Liam 1-3. It's lucky he's got Gomez. I hope that's that UCL Gomez. That is a sick card. That is a really nice card. It's got stupid amounts of pace.
Well, and the chances are that Liverpool are going to do quite well, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they haven't looked too great in the Champions League, but here goes an early chance cut out by Hernandez. Oof. JR. Must be sweating a bit there.
Living on the edge a little bit there. As, Liam looked to create a really good opportunity, but again, nothing. We haven't really had any chances so far, I don't think, have we?
No. I mean, we've had one or two, but no proper clear-cut chances. No, I don't think the goalkeeper's been forced to make a save yet.
No, it was the cross on the corner and maybe one slight header that was a bit far out. Again,
sloppy passes, but you're lucky that Ballack's given the ball away there. Man, he's cutting the passing lanes. That's the thing. He's holding the man in the obvious pass. Sometimes Liam 1-3 looks to go for it, but here we go. Aubameyang now. Griezmann got the ball. Looks to cut in. Ballack says, "No, sir, not today."
No, sir. That's very polite of him.
Not today. Yeah, well, it's a gentleman's game, isn't it?
I'm not sure about that.
Not anymore. But here we go, Bellarabi. Half time
already, and Liam's pause was queued from about the 20th minute, and he's not going to get that one even off. So might see some changes at half time. Not a massive fan of the goalkeeper kit here. It looks very much like the players get. As you can see, no shots at all so far.
Part of the cards. All right.
Yeah, he does. Let's see, PK and Semedo. He noticed that, and it's very strange. Not really anyone on the bench, so obviously playing by the restrictions we have in place, same as EA Sports tournaments do have. So they do often put a lot of 75 rated players on the bench to bring the rating down, so they can have slightly better players in the starting 11. Only problem is it doesn't really give you any option for a sub in the game. at all.
Very, very true. You know, you need to have those impact subs. You need to have them.
I mean, it's difficult though. You know, do you have a slightly weaker starting 11 but have those impact players, or do you just go for your strongest 11 and hope they can get the job done?
Always go for the impact players.
You want the subs on the bench?
Always, every time. The thing is, if it doesn't matter how insanely good your player is, if you knock the rating down 1 or 2, you can then squeeze in an 82 rated super sub who will come on in the 90th minute, extra legs, full stamina bar.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
It will break through the lines.
Just with the pace.
Yeah,
it's just one of those pace players, isn't it?
It is, literally. You know, that, like you were saying, that Martinez card from the MLS.
Well, even Vela. I mean, Vela, I don't think he was electric pace, but, you know, he's fairly quick.
He's like still 87, something like that.
I mean, you've got Toko Ekambi, he's got a little bit of pace.
84.
I can't remember, is it Osimhen from the French league?
Yeah, he's got
he
a lot of people have been using him as a super sub.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. Jamie Vardy, we haven't seen too many Vardys. And
True.
84 rated team, but here we go. Great save. First save of the game. I think that was from ter Stegen.
Yeah.
From a shot from maybe Bellarabi, Timo Werner.
Again, not a lot of chances being created.
Given away so early on.
Yeah. And again, given away. There's a lot of sloppy passing
here.
Here
we go, Havertz. Great save from ter Stegen.
Again. 2 chances in 2 minutes there, and Liam 1-3 is hanging on already in the second half.
Very reliable goalkeeper. Everybody's been using him.
Yeah.
But here we go, Bellarabi. What's he going to look for? Ball into the box, maybe? Look, twist and turn. Gomez going to be there, but he's won it back. No, he hasn't. Milner, reliable as always, there to collect the ball. Gomez having a bit of a tussle with Timo Werner. Gomez obviously used to a tussle now.
Yes, also getting booed by the England fans, which is maybe a little bit too far.
Yeah, I feel like that was a bit harsh.
I think Sterling actually did put on social media about don't boo him because it's a problem between them two and they've dealt with it and moved on. So.
I agree. Fans trying to create drama all the time. But here we go. That's a great ball through to Aubameyang. What's he going to look for? Cut inside, trying to look for the cross. Hernandez is going to be there to see it out. No problems at all.
Broken away here.
Yeah, it was a bit of a reckless tackle there from Semedo, and here he comes, coming forward. Looks for the overtop ball. Can't really do that against PK. Way too tall.
Yeah, I mean, PK's a solid defender. I think he's got quite a lot of physical on that card as well, assuming it's the screen one. That was fairly good. Here we are.
To interrupt you, but Aubameyang!
Yeah, no, he's missed it.
He's actually missed it. How has he missed that? Zidane, confused as we are. Did it hit the post? Goalkeeper saved it.
Goalkeeper might save that, I think.
Goalkeeper saved it. Very good work.
No, he didn't save it.
Right. Don't know how he missed that. Do not know how he missed that at all.
Especially a player of the month, Aubameyang, on his right foot.
Yeah. Interesting.
So Liam still yet to hit the target, and we're now 65 minutes in. He's created a few little chances like this, but then he just needs to find that killer ball.
Yeah, but here
is
we go.
this the chance?
This is it. I think this is it. Hernandez again. The man's cut out that last pass for JR Turner.
Is
fantastic
the break on?
Work. I think it is. Here we go. Here comes Havertz with the ball now. Joe Gomez, great bit of defending, but it's not going to be enough. Well defended in the end.
Passing has not been on point at all.
No, it hasn't really. There have been a lot of missed passes again there. Another missed pass. But here we go. Chance out wide. Overlap. He's going to look for him. Kingsley Coman goes for a pass inside to Timo Werner. Can he get the sweat across? He can! Deflected and out by, I think, Andy Robertson, of all people.
Are we going to see any subs? I mean, Liam doesn't have any subs.
Ooh.
He's got the 75 rated bench, so he's obviously skipped straight through. We might see a sub or two from JR Turner, though. I don't know who he's got on the bench, so we'll have to wait and see.
I don't know what goes through your head when you don't
Bellarabi's
play
going
the
off.
subs. I don't know. Maybe it works for Liam, but
St. Maximum.
Yeah, that's an impact.
Could
player.
be his one to watch card. Could just be his normal one.
El Rapido. It doesn't matter what card it is. He has got the pace.
He's fast and he's a
got
5-star skiller. Yeah,
and he's got the dribbling. He's got skilled dribbling as well. So he's just a monster.
He's a good, like you say, good impact player.
Near post header cleared away by Semedo. It's not cleared far enough though. But Werner eventually tips it away. Don't know who that was. It definitely wasn't Werner. But Griezmann winning the ball just near the halfway line. So Maximum already getting involved. Great bit of skill coming forward. Has he got the pace? He keeps the ball. Robertson wins it back.
It's been quite end-to-end, but there's just not really been any end product, is there, at the moment?
I feel like missed passes at a crucial moment. But I guess this is good to see. 0-0. It's all right. It's not the most exciting thing, but here we go. Bernard coming forward to Sul. just about takes the ball away from him, but he's won it back again. Aubameyang can't get the shot away. You know, it's just those moments where they have such, you know, they've got a good opportunity, but there's just not the players there for him. But here we go, JR Turner. He's got a few players
there
forward,
it is.
looks for the ball. Havertz!
Oh, there it is.
Overhead kick, beautiful job. Great goal.
That is a great goal from JR Turner, and it breaks the deadlock after 77 minutes, and that's in form Havertz as well, the 86. Disappointed he got a downgrade on his weak foot this year, but he is not showing it there with a great strike. That was a really good goal, actually.
That
really
was
well
actually
worked.
really nice. I like that. Finally, one of the chances has been taken by one of the players. And Liam 1-3 looking for the pause. You ain't going to have no players on the bench for you there, buddy. You've chosen the 75 rated players. But here we go. Decore coming forward. Could have played it to James Milner. Back to Griezmann. Back to Milner. Gives it to Aubameyang. Looks to the shot. Sewell.
Yeah, he's in there again.
Taking too much time. Needs to be more decisive with his chances.
Yeah, it's not the ideal start as well, because we do know that the Invincibles need to win pretty much all their games. So we'll see if Liam maybe just changes formation.
Needs to bounce back. I mean, he's got Guendouzi, Sanchez, Belanca.
I think he just switched his left and right, centre back and right back again. PK and Semedo keep changing over for some reason. So
maybe, I don't know.
Not sure on that one.
I feel like it's when he puts he goes from high attack and work rate to low attack and work rate.
We're going to see Mbabu on for Kimmich, so a bit more pace. That could also be his Europa card, yeah. But I don't know how well Wolfsburg will do.
Oh, but here we go, Brandt!
Oh, it's two.
Rocketed into the
and
back of
the mountain has just got a little bit bigger for the Invincibles.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good right now for Liam 1-3. You know, he's definitely had the chances, but it's the end product that we're not really seeing. You know,
I mean, you've got to credit JR Turner. He's actually, in defence, he's been there every time with Sule. He's been, intercepting it quite a lot. He's been breaking down Liam's attacks most of the time.
Yeah, definitely.
He had that one chance with Aubameyang that he probably should have scored.
But he didn't, and that could have changed the game. But here we go. Here's a chance to Decore. Goes for the shot, doesn't, fakes, puts it inside. Gives it to Ousmane Dembele. Griezmann! Great save from Yashin.
Not seen a lot of players use Yashin, to be honest.
For your icon, I think you're allowed 2 icons. So for one of your icons, you use Yashin. It's a little bit...
It's an interesting one. I've not seen many people go for it.
I don't know how good he is, but he's gone for the near post corner. If I had a little bit less height on it, maybe. But, the goalkeepers usually tend to save those ones. Looks for the short pass. Nothing's there. Gives it to Mbabu. Gives it away really recklessly.
There's going to be a chance maybe in added time here for Liam. Can he get it?
Griezmann. Milner now. He's got the ball on the edge of the box again. That pass. You don't need to try and push it, force it. You can just hold it on the edge of the box. You don't always need to play too fast.
Is there one last chance here?
And Barbo, he's got the pace. But can he find a man in the middle? He cannot. That's going to be full-time 2-0 to JR Turner.
So, a strong second-half performance from JR Turner turns it into a 2-0 lead after the first leg. So, the Invincibles already 3-0 down on aggregate due to a no-show. It's going to be pretty tough. Liam's got to turn it around. He can turn it around. Just needs to be a little bit more clinical and, just maybe take his time and pick the right pass in that final third.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. They've both been rushing their chances quite a lot. Yeah. It's just in the final. It's even in the middle. Of the pitch. They're giving the ball away so easily on the break, or even when they're playing out from the back, they're giving it away easily.
Yeah.
These two aren't. They're not looking for the cleanest of football, but they're looking to just play end to end. They don't really care if they're messing up 1 or 2 passes. But, Liam 1-3, if he played it a little bit cleaner, I feel like he could have definitely came out, on top, drawing, if not on top.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. It's almost like, they're just trying to get the ball from one end of the pitch to the other as fast as possible without making those connecting passes all the time. There was a lot of, I see a player, I'm going to pass it to him straight away, and that's normally the most obvious one for the defender to go and read anyway.
Yeah, exactly. We saw a lot of that. We definitely saw a lot of that.
The first half especially.
It was quite frustrating. I know it's too late now to do this, but for Liam 1-3, maybe look at bringing on those super subs, at the end of the game. We saw St. Maxime come on, for JR, and
Yeah.
he did look good. He looked very good. I thought, he made some key passes, made some key runs. So, that's all you can ask for really from one of your substitutes.
Well, it's a player that you can bring on. He's got pace, and even if you just got a player that's pacey towards the end of the game, last 20 minutes, if someone's been on the pitch for 70 minutes, their stamina's low, they're not as fast, not as strong. But, if you can get someone that is fresh off the bench, 20 minutes to go, they've got pure speed, just get them on.
Acceleration.
He's got great skill
just
as well.
Put it out on the wing, send a through ball, run onto
That's it.
Cut
Get that driven
inside,
cross or whatever, or
whatever you
low
want to
ball
go
in.
for. But there was one chance. There was one chance with Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Clean through on goal.
He was.
Clean chance, and he missed it. What's going on?
I don't know how he missed, because we thought, he's missed it, and then it went to the replay and we thought, maybe the keeper saved it, and the keeper hadn't saved it.
He just smashed it. Maybe just too much power.
Yeah, maybe.
Not too sure, but missed opportunities for Liam 1-3, and J.R. Turner has definitely taken the opportunities that he's had. Even though there has been a scarcity of opportunities, he's managed to do it.
Yeah, that first half, 0-0, no shots, none on target, was a tough one. But
here we go. We're getting straight into the next game, but straight into a pause.
Let's see.
And PK, obviously, out on the wing.
It's obviously whatever he's done with his, when he switches formation, he switches his tactics, he hasn't, I don't know, maybe he's accidentally switched them, maybe that's just an automatic thing because of the formations he's switching from and into. But yeah, he needs to go into the team management in the main menus and just get that switched over straight away, then he wouldn't have to worry about wasting a pause.
Either way, he needs to change it.
He does, and he needs to make a bit of a comeback here. He is 2-0 down on aggregate after the first leg, so JR Turner is in the driving seat here.
Definitely is. Is he going to hold on to his lead though, or is Liam 1-3 going to come back? Here we go. Bellarabi coming forward now, puts it out for a cross. So in the other game we've got going on currently, Shane's actually winning 4-1 against Lunatic.
Well, that is a positive then for the Invincibles.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if it stands how it is now, they will be taking it to the second series.
They will,
which is good because
it could have been a short-lived evening.
Keep on fighting.
Yeah.
But if Liam 1-3 can step up, I can only feel like they could actually pull this off.
There is half a chance if Liam can get this
good.
one back. Yeah, if he can get this one back.
Here we go to Corey. Can he find the pass again? No, the final pass not there. Pulls the defender out of the position. Looking good. Kind of scattered a bit, the defence.
Yeah, he's tracked the run well, but Werner's stolen it from PK. There is
not
a chance.
Good. Goes for finesse. Oh, Gomez clears it away off the line.
Just about.
I feel like the goalkeeper was definitely beaten there. But Griezmann now giving it out wide to Bernard. And again, JR Turner just finding the right passes.
Yeah, he started the stronger player, I'd say, but there is a good
chance
here.
That is a great chance, but I think it just took
slightly overhit.
Took a nick off Saul maybe, off his leg, and sent it through. Further through. Can't get my words out there, but JR Turner looking very good.
Yeah, he's looking quite strong already, and with that 2-0 lead, he's got the sort of freedom to play however he wants now. He doesn't have to stick to a strict set of tactics, a strict way of playing. He can be a bit more expressive, I suppose.
Definitely.
He's got quite a lot of men forward as well.
Yeah, he's I don't know, Liam 1-3's definitely, bringing his defenders back.
Yeah.
But JR definitely not playing drop back. We can say that much. Griezmann now coming forward. Robertson back to Griezmann out wide. Looks for Bernard. Finds him.
That's a good ball.
Finds Aubameyang. Cuts back inside. Great bit of skill. Hits the post. Aubameyang. 2 shots where he should have scored and he missed both of them. That could have brought, if he just scored both of those, that would have brought Liam 1-3 back to 2-2. And, that is not what you want.
The counter-attack is on.
Bellarabi looks for the pass. It's deflected off the defender. Timo Werner.
Oh, the unluckiness of hitting the post at one end, up the other end, a deflection, and that makes it 3-0 now on aggregate to JR Turner.
A true unlucky moment.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to see. Liam created a really good chance. Lovely little drag back there, smashes it in off the post, and it's pretty much straight at the other end. A deflected pass that was actually the wrong pass.
Yeah.
And
I think he went for the finesse shot on Aubameyang when he hit the post. I feel like it was a finesse. Looked like a finesse. Maybe could have just went for power if it wasn't a finesse. I'm pretty sure it was though. So, maybe just taking the shots differently. You don't need to I feel like finesse shots this year, when you're that close, don't really work so well.
No,
I feel like
sometimes
you just go
blast
straight
it.
power.
Yeah, sometimes just blast it, or maybe even low driven. The only problem with low driven is you've got to hold, both L1 and R1 and shoot. And
it's a bit awkward.
It's not an easy one to execute just with your brain and with your with the shooting.
That's when the elite controller comes into play. Has your Elite 2 arrived yet?
It has, very nice.
You like
it's very nice controller, yeah.
Using your drop shots on Call of Duty?
A little bit.
Scumbag. But here comes Dembele now. Liam 1-3, I feel like he's getting a decent amount of possession, a decent amount of the ball.
He's also got PK playing right back again.
Again.
Well, he did switch it, but then he switched the formation and it's just gone back to the wrong way round again.
Yikes.
Not sure what's going on here with Liam's
I feel
team.
like he should just leave it.
PK just really, really wants to play right back.
To be fair, from what I've seen when he's been playing right back, he hasn't looked bad.
He's not done too badly.
He looks like probably about the same as Semedo, just with a little less pace. He's still making the runs.
And
he's
just
still making
realised.
decent passes.
I think Liam's just realised.
Just change it. Just change it in your tactics. Stop changing your tactics, Liam. Oh,
yeah,
dear
it's
Lord.
not ideal, but it's wasting his pauses as well.
Yeah.
I know he's not got much on the bench, but still, it's a waste of a pause that he could use at another time, whether he gets into it and needs a pause to compose himself, whatever.
Yeah, and it breaks the flow of the game as well. We like to keep it free flowing, keep the game going.
Let's see here though, if JR Turner can score on another attack. He's making chances and to stake it out to push it away.
Out. He had to come out there. That ball had a lot of pace on it. Bernard now, can he find the man? Is he going to look for him? He's not. Just going to play the ball forward slowly. And Liam 1-3 doesn't really have very many men forward.
No, this is the other thing is he seems to have a lot of men behind the ball. He's defending with that sort of drop back by the looks of it. And he doesn't seem to be committing too many players forward when he does win the ball. So it's it's a difficult one. You can see here he's got one striker, very isolated. I'm assuming he's playing 4-2-3-1. It just leaves your striker a bit isolated with not a lot of support.
Yeah, definitely. But Milner gives the ball to Griezmann. Griezmann's got a chance. Great bit of skill to get away from Saul. Can he find the shot? He can't. Looks for Aubameyang again and doesn't find the final pass. This is a common occurrence in this game for Liam.
It is, and that's pretty much where his game's been breaking down. Is he gets the ball forward, he creates these good opportunities in the final third, but then that final pass to set up the shot is just. I mean, I don't know. Do we give more credit to JR Turner for his great defending?
Yeah, he is pressing the man really, really well. When he's in the penalty area, he is just pressing the player. If he's got on the ball, he's not lunging in. Oh, he is there though, but the referee
must have got a touch on the ball though.
He's not lunging in. He's just holding the man, making sure he doesn't make any sharp turns. Make sure he doesn't give any passes away. Just containing him, and that's all you've got to do. Again, tracking the run, Aubameyang gives the ball off to Dembele. Again, tracking the run, Saul puts a foot in. Great tackle. Yeah, honestly, he's defending really well. I feel like everything that he's done in this game has been good. In the first game, he was a bit rusty, but in this game, come up trumps.
Yeah, I mean, even in his attacks as well, he's creating these chances, and but it is very much when Liam gets forward, JR Turner is just shutting him down straight away and stopping those passes. But we are 3/4 of the way through the two-legged fixture, and at the moment it is 3-0 on aggregate to JR Turner. So it's looking like he's going to get a point on the board for the Spartans. Liam's going to really have to up his game in the second half. He needs 3 goals just to take it to our final third leg, but no shots on target in this one. He did hit the post.
Yeah, and again, PK's actually stayed at centre-back this time, and he's having a little play around with some of his tactics. Not going to switch the roles to make sure he doesn't switch back to right back.
Yeah, that's a strange one, why he keeps going out to right back, isn't it, really? But
yeah, I don't really understand it, but there you go. Maybe it's just how his tactics are right now, and he doesn't really have time to swap them around.
Oh, straight from kickoff, he's put it straight out of play for a throw-in.
That is not the one you want.
That's not looking like his game.
That's
yeah,
that one is. So if it stays the way it is, if the games finish how it is right now, it would go 4-1. So and truly would have to be a reverse sweep.
It would, yeah,
from the Invincibles.
Twice over as well.
Which would be very, very hard. Whew. Imagine. Could we see it?
Yeah, that's assuming that Shane is still winning in his fixture.
was only winning in the first aggregate.
Yeah, I mean it was 4-1, so it's a good position to be in. Chance now for Liam to break forward though with Griezmann.
Turns, gets the better of his man with Aubameyang, passes it back to James Milner. James Milner, obviously best centre mid in the world, and Bernard just bounces off Saul. Absolutely bounces off.
Probably quite a golfing strength there, I'd imagine.
Yeah, definitely. Saul is an absolute unit. And
it's a bit like knee out muscling you just bounce off. Yep.
Not so sure about that one, Matthew.
Yes.
Okay.
Cheers, Jeff.
I'll allow it. But, it's difficult because he's so small. He's just a tiny
pace player,
Brazilian left mid, and Saul's just an absolute unit at centre-back.
He is.
He'd stand a chance.
There we go.
We go. Aubameyang finally scoring a goal. 87 shooting. Starting to show signs of that 87 shooting. Let's see if he can get another one. It's 1-1.
It is 1-1 in the second leg and 3-1 on aggregate. So Liam now needs just 2 goals to take it to golden goal. Can he do it? It's the uphill task. It's got a little bit easier for him. He's still got a way to go.
He's passing the ball quite fluently now, but
he is.
Then loses the ball again.
Curse the commentator.
Yeah, definitely. But a great tackle from Decore. Now he can look to break. Griezmann coming forward, cuts back inside.
I feel like he needs to throw more players forward though. He's still just got one striker at the moment.
His CDMs are sitting back. I don't know. His CDMs aren't really sitting back, are they? Because Milner and Decore are both forward there. No, Decore stays
chilling
back. I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it?
He's reading the passes quite well now though.
Yeah, he's looking like he's kind of more in his element right now. But again, he's still 2 goals down. He's got plenty of time to do this, but he needs to take his chances when he gets them. Bellarabi, can he get the better of Gomez? He cannot. I'm actually thinking about it. If Liverpool gets to the final and that Gomez card gets upgraded all the way to the final, which he would, I think he'd have 90 pace.
It'd be something pretty crazy on him. He'd be a bit of a handful to play against.
He's 6-1 as well, but he's actually nicked the ball back. Ousmane Dembele, sloppy pass again, cut out by Saul, who has been. I feel like he's probably been the man of the match, the man of the series
over these 2 games.
He's been solid.
He's just constantly intercepted. He's made tackles in the right areas. He's blocked players off. He's done everything right really as a defender in this one.
That's all you can ask for, really.
Well, exactly. Are we going to see Liam create some more chances? There is just 21 minutes to go in this second leg, and he needs 2 goals to pull level.
A goal per 10 minutes. Is it too much to ask for, Liam?
We will find out.
Can he do it? Muller passes the ball through. Cross into the box.
Doesn't want to concede another one. If he does concede another one, it is pretty much just guaranteed to be game over. The next goal is kind of crucial if there is another goal.
Yeah, Alaba winning the ball back again. It's just in these crucial positions where he can pass the ball, he's losing it.
Yeah.
It sounds so easy to say it. Play the ball, hold the ball, protect it more. It's easy for us to say that. But JR must be doing such a good job right now.
Well, that's it. Like when you're actually playing a game of FIFA, it's so different. You don't see things that you might see when you're commentating or casting, or even just watching someone else play.
Yeah, definitely. Muller had a ball through there. He actually could have just turned and shot, but passed it back to Werner. Yeah, really good ball roll there. Ousmane Dembele cuts back inside, gives it to Griezmann. Griezmann cuts back inside. Really good work. Saul, he's there again.
Absolutely everywhere, that man.
Centre back, he is Captain Fantastic at the moment. He is doing absolutely everything. But Aubameyang gets a chance. That is so unfortunate. Just gets a leg in, cannot get through, cannot get a shot on target.
Here we go.
Milner now gives it to Griezmann. Looks for Bernard, and that is the wrong pass. Not the one you want. Bernard again got the ball, cuts inside, gives it to Decore.
There's one goal in the first 10 minutes that he needed. Can he get another?
More. Decore with an absolute rocket at the near post.
He's also going team press now, so it is full send.
JR Turner pausing it, maybe going to go 5 at the back.
He's been rattled.
He has well and truly. Liam 1-3 pulling 2 goals back. The momentum is with him. JR Turner needs to buckle down. He cannot afford to concede another one.
Is there an overlap? Is he onside?
Goal.
He is.
Bellarabi buries it.
That's got to be game over, surely.
Great finish.
Liam,
even though
Liam went for that team press, and it hasn't paid off.
It has really not gone well for him, Team press, it's left an overlap out wide.
Yeah.
Not good at all. But even saying that, he was through on goal. It was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. But still, that finish was absolutely fantastic. He was 25 yards out, something like that. He was away out, and he absolutely smashed it past the keeper.
Yeah, and Liam probably did the right thing, bringing the keeper out. It's difficult to know what the best option is there, really, to bring him out or leave him back. But
what a strike!
I think bringing him out is the best option, trying to shut the angle down. But it has not paid off. And just like that, the dream seems like it could be over. But we do still have 5 minutes left to play.
We do, it could be a fairy tale. Anything could happen. 2 goals down now. Momentum has probably shifted to JR Turner. Ballack still cutting every ball out. Griezmann still cutting a lot of balls out too. But here we go. Brandt there again. This must be so frustrating for Liam 1-3.
Yeah, it just seems every time he gets the ball going forward, the pass is intercepted. Like, I don't know if you give more credit to JR Turner for his great defence or whether it's just Liam being a bit sloppy in his pass selection. It's a tough one.
Yeah, it is, because I feel like all the passes he's been going for have been, they've been decent. They haven't been terrible. There haven't been passes where I've been like, oh, why have you passed it there?
Yeah.
There have been a few, don't get me wrong. But here comes Saint Maximin. He's got the pace, but actually passes the ball straight to Havertz. That is not good. But yeah, I think well and truly, JR Turner has definitely deserved to win this one.
Yeah, and that's Soule definitely man of the match from start to finish there, I think. But that is going to be a guaranteed point in the bag for the Spartans. So that is already going to put them 4-0 up. Obviously, first team to 5 will win the fixture. So it's looking like a tough battle for the Invincibles tonight.
Yes, tough road ahead for the Invincibles now, because they can only drop 1 more point. And they've still got...
They can't really drop any. Otherwise they get
they can't drop 1 more point. They can't drop any more points.
Cannot.
They need to win every game from now
only
on.
drop 1.
Well,
it was
we don't even know. They might still not be able... They might still have dropped another point. We shall see. We'll have the scores coming up very shortly.
Yeah, Cheyenne and Lunatic's game was on the go as well at the same time, so we will find that score very, very shortly. Cheyenne was 4-1 up after the first leg, so it was looking quite good for the Invincibles in that game. They could claw 1 back and take it to set 2.
Who knows? It'd be interesting to see if they could. It'd be very, very difficult because, again, it would be Cheyenne playing against Lunatic. That would be a very, very difficult game. But we are going to try and come to this match live between Lunatic and Cheyenne.
We are.
As they had to restart the second match.
So they are a little bit behind.
Yes, so they are a little bit behind. And obviously there's only too much fulfilling that me and Matt can do.
There is.
So we will be jumping into that game very, very shortly.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough for them to do it. They can only afford to drop 1 game all night, the Invincibles, because they're already 3-0 down. They don't want to drop a 4th, which they have done already. So they're now at their maximum limit for dropping matches. So they're going to need to win every game they play now, and that starts as well from this game with Cheyenne.
Yeah, it definitely does, and I don't know, man. It's just going to be so difficult for them, and but absolutely hats off to them. They're a man down.
Yep.
They still all turned. Well, the last 2 turned up. I would say they'd all turned up, but yikes. But no, they've turned up. They're willing to play.
Yep.
They're giving it all they've got. They could possibly have a point here.
There's still a chance. It's nothing's over till it's over, really. Especially we've seen teams that have been 4-0 down, or that have then come back to win on a massive 5-4 reverse sweep. So we've seen golden goals. We're still yet to see any penalty shootouts ever.
It's just a shame, really, isn't it, for Liam 1-3 and Cheyenne?
It's tough because Liam's been the community champion for 2 seasons in a row now. Because he always turns up. He's organising the team, getting the players in. So it is a shame for him that he's unable to have his team fulfil the team sheet every week.
The worst part is that they're all, OGs. They're all season 1 OGs.
Yeah.
Cheyenne, D. Taylor, they're all there from the very beginning for the first season of FIFA Arena.
I mean, things happen.
Yeah,
you can't always commit to every single
busy,
one. Things happen.
You could, your wife could
have
be
a wedding.
pregnant,
Well, that's it. I always have my
wedding.
phone on the desk just in case. You never know.
The phone call could come in at any moment. It's like a ticking time bomb.
It is.
Who knows when that call could come? But it was a very good game for what it is. A lot of missed passes from both players.
Yeah.
So, maybe just work on that off the pitch. Well, I say off the pitch. still going to be on the pitch because it's a game. But yeah, we'll see what it is like in Cheyenne's game. Because obviously he was winning, he was smashing Lunatic.
Yeah, it was a strong start. Strong start, 4-1. You know, to be ahead by 3 goals in any game after the first leg is quite a good lead to have. So I think we're getting very close to showing this.
But yeah, you know, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how they do bounce back in the second set of fixtures. But I've just had in my ear that I think it was the Stratford Spartans have conceded the Cheyenne game, so we'll have the scores coming up very shortly to
just being updated to see where we're at. So we'll jump to those right now, so you can see it's 4-1. Cheyenne winning that leg 4-1. So he scores a point for the Preston Invincibles. So we do go on to the next set of games. We've got Liam 1-3 versus Lunatic, and the game that will be shown is Cheyenne versus NHMN. So that will be quite an interesting game to see.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Obviously NHMN, Marion, she got the game, obviously the bye from the first round of fixtures.
She's been sitting out cheering the team on. Woo, go guys, yeah, let's do it, let's win.
There you go.
That's what I'd be
team
like.
spirit.
You know, team
but
spirit.
Yeah, that is, that's what it is. She's going to come in and she hasn't played a match yet. She might have played some weekend league, maybe some foot champions, just to keep warm on the sidelines. But now is the chance. So Cheyenne's a very strong competitor as well.
Yeah.
And Cheyenne and Liam now have to win every single game.
They do.
They want to win.
It's going to be very, very difficult for them. But I believe they can do it. Not too sure what happened in the last game, but obviously Lunatic conceded that last game. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe Liam 1-3 can get a few goals. Who knows? Let's see what happens. It'll be very interesting to see. But we need to see Cheyenne pull off a very, very clean performance here.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, they can't afford to drop any more games, so he has to win. He has to go out, and it's a difficult one again. Do they go out, just all-out attack to make sure they try and score goals? I think it's probably best to, over 2 legs, start with your original game plan, see how that goes, and then adapt for the second leg.
We shall see. But the players are applying the contracts, applying the fitnesses. No, they're not. They're in game.
Already on the pitch.
Here we go. So Cheyenne has the Manchester United badge and is in the black kit, and Miriam is in the red kit.
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting game to see. Like we said, Cheyenne must win. So is he going to go straight on the attack here? He may well do.
He is. Here comes Cheyenne. Chance and saved by the goalkeeper. Here we go. He's coming back. He's coming back forward again. That was a really good save, to be fair.
Well,
got down.
Just took a bit of a deflection. I wouldn't say it was great.
I'm just joking. But it looks like a decent team. And Diddy, Fabinho, Sané.
Yeah, Cheyenne already knocking the ball
around Son,
really well.
Sané going to go for the chance. No, he's not. He's going to cut back inside. Well defended, but it's broken to Lucas Moura. Near post.
And that is the start that he would have wanted.
Definitely is.
And there's a bit of shushing going on there. Running back to the halfway line. Fair enough. Yeah. Well, it broke well. Good finish. Near post finish.
Yeah.
Not much the keeper could do. But Cheyenne is doing what he needs to do. So we're going to have to wait and see if Liam can also pull off his side of the deal. To see if he can get it going. Early days yet, though. Just 6 minutes in. Cheyenne 1, NHMN 0.
Yeah, going 1-0 down that early, it's a moral breaker, isn't it? Definitely kills the morale.
Cheyenne's looking very strong.
Son! Like a banana. Absolutely booted it into Rosed.
Yeah, I feel like the near post shot may have been better there, or take that extra touch, open your body up, finesse to the back post. Either one of them would have been a better option than the one that was taken.
Definitely. Great bit of analysis there from Mr. MHayho91.
There you go.
Here we go, Felipe Anderson now.
Cheyenne on the attack.
He does not stop. Looks for the pass across goal. It's not going to be there. Cheyenne does not stop. He is absolutely killing it right now. Looking on fire. And while he's in this form, he might as well just keep going. That is a really good ball.
Aubameyang! Oh, missed it. That would have been a great goal.
Aubameyang, he's not painting a very good picture for me right now.
No, he's not looking like a desirable card at the moment. With his finishing's been slightly off. It was an awkward chance on the chip there, but no, that would have been a fantastic goal.
You'd expect it though, wouldn't you, from an 88 rated striker, I think it is, or 89.
It might be the
depending
player
on
of the
what
month.
card
Not
it
sure,
is.
yeah.
So, you'd expect him to be scoring those, and the fact that he isn't is a bit concerning. With how expensive he is.
Yeah.
Here we go, Sané doing all the twists and turns, lucky to not get a penalty given against her there. Oh, so close.
Is that Davinson Sanchez at the back there, maybe making an interception?
I think so. It looked like it was a for sure goal. It's going to be seen out. Here we go, Miriam. Could she get another opportunity on goal?
Looking for the header to the keeper.
Yikes.
Bit risky there.
That is very risky.
You can see what he was trying to do, but not enough power on it to get it back to the goalkeeper.
Only 1-0 up, and taking those kind of chances, probably not the best of ideas, but obviously it just shows how confident he is really in his play.
Yeah, I mean, the chance was there to head it back to the keeper, but not enough power. And there's a chance here as Felipe Anderson goes through. Good pace.
Oh, great save. I think it was a save, wasn't it?
Just missed it again.
Again, missed it.
You need your eyes testing.
Our calls have been
your calls. No.
With the Aubameyang one, you thought the goalkeeper had saved it as well.
Only because it went to a replay.
You can,
either
way, take that one as well.
I'll get you the number for an eye test.
Thank you.
That's okay.
I used to have 20/20 vision. Perfect. But obviously not now. It's the bright lights. Bright lights destroy my eyesight.
Well, let's see if NHMN can get back into this game. Already had a really good chance with Aubameyang. Loving these balls over the top.
Yeah, really
as well.
is. But Aubameyang's actually getting onto it. And De Gea has to clear it away. Kind of half-heartedly to one of the centre defensive mids. And those over-the-top balls are looking dangerous. And another one. Another over-the-top ball. Over-the-top ball heaven. Onto Felipe Anderson. He's there to receive. He's going to go for the cross into the box. I think he's waiting for somebody to open up in the midfield, but Miriam's going to take it away. Really well defended from NHMN.
Maybe we'll see a little counter-attack here coming forward, but again, broken down in midfield. Shane's looking pretty strong going forward at the moment, creating a lot of chances, and there's another one coming here.
Across the ground cross, and that should have connected, but there we go.
It is.
I think that was
Ndidi, wasn't it?
yeah. Ndidi, another shush coming out.
Going for the shush, maybe.
Shane? Are you alright, lad?
Bit of toxicity coming out here from Shane.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Really going for the
might be something to do with the previous game.
Maybe trying to get inside your opponent's head, something like that. I don't know.
Maybe cause another whatever the forfeit was for. But Ndidi, 68 shooting. But he's there to bury it.
Ndidi in real life is quite good at shooting though. He scored a couple of long range bangers and hasn't really been rewarded with great shooting in game.
Yeah, that's one thing that EA definitely have been. I'm trying to think of a polite word for it. They've not really capitalised on that kind of thing.
They're not flattering players with big boosts in their informed position.
If Virgil van Dijk scored a 40-yard volley, top bin screamer, they'd just give him +1 shooting, and it'd be like.
Yeah, it's difficult, but again here, Shane on the attack, finding that ball in behind for Felipe Anderson. Wrong pass though.
Cut out by NHMN. I feel like they should at least, instead of, team of the week, it should represent how they've been in form. So if they've got it for scoring loads of goals, their pace and shooting should be increased.
Yes.
If they've scored done a really good dribbling run through on goal, increase their dribbling.
Yeah,
I feel like it should reflect their performance.
It was like Thuram for, I think it's Mönchengladbach. He got an informed striker card. It was left. I think he was left mid when he was released his base card. He got a striker inform, but he got +15 shooting. Whew. That was like one of the week 1 or week 2 informs, and he got a massive shooting upgrade.
Okay.
It was crazy.
That's the thing I like.
It only went from 60 to 75, but it was a massive
boost.
increase. Yeah,
still a massive boost. That's like Abraham when he got his first inform.
Yeah,
that was a massive boost, wasn't it? Oh, sorry, second inform was a massive boost. Went from 78 to an 84.
Yeah.
So, maybe we'll see that as a common occurrence throughout the year. But here we go. Shane gives the ball to Heung-min Son, gets the better of the defender, and great save from Alisson.
And the ball is just coming straight back up again. Shane's winning the ball high up the pitch in Mariam's half and looking to create chance after chance. He's looking very strong right now.
2 minutes of added time. Just about to tick over to that, and I think that will be the half-time whistle blown by the referee.
Yeah.
Really good first half performance from Shane.
Yeah, Shane looking very strong. Dominating possession, 68% to 32. I mean, that's a lot of possession.
That is. And, you know, NHMN not really getting any chances at all. Had one or two.
Good
I
chip
feel like Aubameyang probably should have scored that.
Yeah.
But, you know, only had one shot, so probably not deserving of getting a goal there. But Cheyenne looking really good. You know, he's definitely showing us why he beat Lunatic 4-1. Are we going to see more of this?
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's ready. You know, they've got that difficult task of they've got to win every game. So, effectively, there is nothing to lose. You know, you just got to go out and just go for it. But we're going to see a sub as well. Felipe Anton off, Vinicius Jr. on. So, yeah, I think that's just a substitution on the wing. You know, Shane's having a lot of joy with passing the ball in behind the left and right back. So
want to see at the pace.
Well, Felipe Anderson had a lot of chances cutting in. You know, obviously first half this was all slipped over, but you know the same chances in this area.
Manny going to drill it across low. Looks to the near post, but goalkeeper is going to be there. Now Shane looks to come forward. That was one of the first proper, you know, clear-cut chances NHMN has had.
Yeah, obviously, apart from the Aubameyang chip early on.
That wasn't too clear-cut, though. You know, it was
well,
like over
one.
the top.
I know it was a tough one, but, you know, one-on-one effectively, but it wasn't an easy finish, you know.
No.
Bouncing, you know, you've got to chip the keeper from 20 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
But, you know, every time that Cheyenne comes forward, I feel like he's a threat.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a big threat as well. You know, every time he comes forward, it's like, you know, is he going to? What sort of chance is he going to create? I mean, that's good defending there from NHMN to break that one up.
Seems like he's got a lot of different plays in the locker. You know, he can go down the wing, he can cut inside, he can play an over-the-top ball, he can play a low-driven through ball. You know, he's definitely showing a lot here, but nothing comes off for him. And going to take the ball back and look for a break of her own.
But again, Shane's just hassling and hassling and hassling every time. As soon as he loses possession, he's got players near the ball straight away.
And even if he's not going to be able to win the ball, he's still, you know, putting a shoulder in or something like that, trying to knock the player a little bit off balance, nudge the ball forward, make him take a big touch. And that's exactly what you want to see. And Shane definitely looking, you know, who knows? Maybe he can win it for the Invincibles. Maybe he can clutch it up for the Invincibles.
Well, he's looking, you know...
Aubameyang, though, here he comes and shot through on goal, and he does get it this time. Near post, all power, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Aubameyang with the strike. You know, he missed the chance early on, missed a couple of chances for Liam 1-3 in the last set of fixtures, and it's actually only the 88 Aubameyang. So the slight downgraded version actually is the one to grab the goal.
Very, very slight. One rating difference.
Yeah, it's not a big upgrade on Aubameyang, is it? So very similar cards.
Yeah, I don't know
we're going to see Cheyenne bounce straight back. Obviously, that's a big goal for an HMN as well in the over the course of 2 legs. To get one back is good, and there's a clashing of players, and
yeah, that's a little bit lucky.
Free. Yeah, comes in with the swagger walk as well. Lovely impression there.
I don't know how to do it, but there you go.
Literally,
really, a bit lucky from Shane. I'm not gonna lie.
That's. I'm kind of glad he didn't shush and run to the halfway line though, because that would have been pretty disrespectful. Really.
Yeah, a little bit.
See,
but he's got some super subs. Pulisic, Promes.
Yeah, the 82 Pulisic. I think is that a.
Yeah,
what
that's
version is that?
No, it's not his UCL.
It's not an inform.
It's what is it? It's not a Scream card, is it?
No, I don't think he's got a screen card. I can't remember off the top of my head which card it is, but no, it's not his basics. I'm sure his basic was like 79 rated.
It was just an inform, wasn't it?
I can't remember if he got an inform or not.
I'm sure it was.
Maybe he did. It could just be a regular inform.
I think it's just an inform.
Yeah.
I think his.
But yeah, again, he's got mad pace. Pulisic. So he's a great player to bring on. We said earlier about the super subs, bringing them on. They're players that have just got pace, and he is one of those players. But Cheyenne restores the 2-goal lead. Maybe looking to make a change. No, NHMN must be the one to be making the change here.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on. You know, maybe change some tactics. Maybe seen something again that we maybe haven't seen. Who knows?
Maybe thought about making a sub, didn't make it, or you know, made the wrong change, or
maybe did all your things but then forgot to back out. Go to the lobby because then it resets all the changes.
It does, yeah. If
for
you run out of
some
time,
unknown reason.
Well, if you run out of time, it doesn't sort of confirm.
Yeah, even if you come out of team management, you still have to play resume game for it to do it. It's so frustrating.
Well, Promes on for Sane. That seems to be the only change so far. So that's 2 changes now for Shane in the attacking third.
Don't think there's been any for NHMN.
No subs so far.
Here we go. There is a man out wide. Got a lot of space.
Great turn.
So back to Son. Walker just there to cut it out. In position. Easy as you like.
Yeah, I know that Shane has obviously conceded a goal now, but on the whole, Shane's defending has been really, really solid so far.
Here we go. Vincinius Jr. coming forward. Gives the ball to Mora. Turns into Gomez. It's not really one you want to do. Mane, though. Gives it to Heung-min Son. Aubameyang. Looking for a break now. Got 2 men running forward. Goes to that over the top ball again. And defender just going to chest it down to one of his fellow defenders.
Yeah, and Shane looks really comfortable with possession. It doesn't seem to be misplacing too many passes.
Not rushed either.
When Shane does lose the ball, or when NHMN does make a tackle, it's more that the defence has been good rather than Shane making a mistake. He's not a player that tends to give the ball away cheaply. You can see here, like every pass, that's why he's got so much possession, because he doesn't play too risky.
Yeah.
Likes to play quite calculated.
He definitely plays, he has played risky football, at certain points.
At the right times.
Exactly. He knows he doesn't need to rush it. That's going to be a free kick for him with Heung-min Son. Is he going to go for the shot? No, short pass to Laporte. Now and Didi!
Didi looking for his second goal
defender.
already.
Yeah, looking for the brace, but it's not going to be there. There we go. Heung-min Son again blocked by a defender. Wall of defenders for NHMN inside the box.
Yeah, when you got a free kick, that only sort of 30 yards out, there's a lot of players are going to be behind the ball. But again, this is Shane just is winning the ball back, and he's doing that. You can see which player he's got highlighted.
Yeah.
You can see that he's making those tackles, and he is going in and winning the ball back by himself.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say, because Shane just looks so calm in every aspect in the defence and the attack, and it's quite rare that we see NHMN, be rushing everything.
Yeah, I think that's credit to Shane. He's putting on a lot of pressure.
Mora goes for the shot again, blocked by another defender.
But you can see every time that a pass is made, Shane's already selected a player where the ball's going to go. He's already he's being proactive rather than reactive in his defensive play.
Yeah, I think NHMN is just trying to rush it maybe a little bit.
We're going to see a shot here from the free kick.
I think Shane was just
a layoff,
just shielding the ball.
Yeah, easily read there.
Yeah, really easily read.
Given away.
Again, given away. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. But here comes Fabinho. Goes to the shot. Ooh, could have been shades of Liverpool versus Man City.
Could have been a wonder strike.
Absolute screamer, I've got to say.
It was a good shot.
Deserves a 50 shooting upgrade. Bring him to 99.
Yeah, not sure that's going to happen.
Imagine.
Last few minutes of the game, then we've got 4 to go. Are we going to see any late goals? Shane obviously 3-1 up already, and it's another free kick in a really dangerous position. I think just have a shot. A lot of people going for these layoffs.
Just go for a punt, why not, Digne? Just go for it. Just go for it. Not very many people are confident. That's the problem.
Here we go. He's
going to go for it.
Is he going to go for it?
Does he know what exactly to do?
That's
the question.
I'm not sure.
Hitting the wrong buttons.
He's gone for the
pass.
pass.
Go for the pass. Vincinius Jr.
Saved.
Lay off. Is he going to be able to get in? No.
Even a first-time shot would have been tough from that angle.
Yeah, it would have been definitely.
But 2 minutes on the clock. Are we going to see a late goal? I don't know. It's quite subdued here. If anyone's going to score, it looks like it's going to be Shane. That's a lovely flick. Does one.
Beautiful, but can't get it past the second at all. That was a really nice flick, though, definitely. And Shane again. NHMN losing the possession, giving it away so easily. Heung-min Son.
Lovely run. That's a great goal. And that almost puts it out of sight for Shane. A similar 4-1 scoreline from Shane. He had that in the first set of fixtures. He's looking strong already in the second set.
That was beautiful. That was so nice.
We need to see what's going on with Liam. That's what we need.
Scoop turn.
Yeah, that was a fantastic goal.
Dig into the back. Oh, it's just so nice. There we go.
There might even be enough time. Might even be a chance for one more, but there's not going to be. So,
that is going to be the final whistle for this one. Aubameyang going to go pick up. Don't know where Aubameyang was running off to, because he definitely hasn't scored a hat-trick. But, no scores from around the grounds currently. No scores in the Liam game, so we're going to wait and see. It's going to be a climactic finish, maybe.
Potentially.
Who knows? But can Shane clutch it up, most importantly? Won the first game, winning the second game so far.
Yep, he's looking very, very strong. Even just the possession, he's dominating possession, had loads of chances, keeping NHMN to a limited number of chances. Obviously, that possession, nearly 70-30. It's a massive swing.
That is a...
So,
it was
4-1.
4-1, crazy. The possession, shots on target, just a golfing class. Not something we usually see for the Spartans.
Well, we know that NHMN is actually a very, very good player, but starting strongly, carrying that form on, it's just going to depend on whether Liam can back it up now as well.
So, fun fact, 4-4 in both games against Lunatic, 4-1, sorry, against Lunatic and against NHMN. Very interesting. So he's very consistent with his play. Obviously very confident in his play to play that consistently.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe he'll go 4-1 in the second half of the game. We shall see. It'll be very, very interesting. So they're just putting their contracts on, stuff like that. But it was just clean FIFA, really, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he didn't rush anything. He was blocking out the plays he needed to block, defend them well, not really pulling too many defenders out, tracking the runs he needs to track.
Yeah, he's looking good, and it's difficult for NHMN it's difficult for anyone to analyse that and say this is where you can break him down, because he's played an all-round solid game. He's been very good in attack, had a lot of chances. I wouldn't even say he's wasted many opportunities when he's got through. I mean, maybe he needs to just learn something on free kicks, because the amount of free kicks he had at the end there, he had nearly 20 minutes of solid free kicks, and I don't think he actually had a single shot from them.
Nah, he just went for the short passes, trying to trick the opponent, like, oh, am I going to go for a shot? Am I going to go short?
It's so predictable, though, because we had that all last year. You can call the second man the third man. You could then lay it to the fourth man, but there's always a way of just, getting to the ball before that player.
I remember, I think it was like FIFA 15, something like that. Literally, you just aimed at the wall, you held your left analog stick upwards, and you put 2.5 bars of power on it, always would go in.
Yeah.
I feel like there must be something this year where people can just go, okay, I'll put this much power exactly on it, I'll do this and this, easy clap.
I think now as well, though, there's a lot more to do with the actual individual free kick takers' stats than, you couldn't just put... you put a goalkeeper on it, for example. They would be terrible at it. I think at the moment, a lot of especially the close range free kicks, is just a little bit of power, but you put the top spin on it, and you just get it over the wall and down. I know it's easier said than done, but if you've got a player like Ericsson, even like Son has pretty good free kick stats, I'm sure. De Bruyne, players like that. Just have a shot. I want to see some shots from free kicks. I don't want to see these little layoffs that get blocked and wasted. I want to see some more action.
There you go. That's what Matt wants to see. He wants to see some more action, some more free kicks. We shall see if we can get that in the second leg of this fixture. I'd like to see NHMN play a little bit safer with the ball, protect the ball a bit more. I feel like on the break, Aubameyang definitely can. Definitely can score goals. He's got a very good finish. We haven't really seen it too much tonight, but I can assure you he can finish.
He can.
So, I'd like to see her protect the ball a little bit more, and we'll go from there. We'll see how it goes. But in the other game is 1-1 between Liam and Lunatic.
So there is a chance. So you're telling me there is a chance that Liam could do it. He has to win in order to keep the Invincibles in with a chance, and we've got a little bit of a kit crash going on here, really, haven't we?
I'm not too sure what happened here.
Black and white versus dark blue.
We can see the names above their heads, so it shall be fine. So Shane is in the black kit, and NHMN is in the blue kit.
I'm not quite sure what's going on there.
I don't really know what happened there.
The only problem is, I think this is what NHMN will be seeing as well. So I don't know if she's... I mean, the way I always pick my kits is I'll make sure I've got like a dark kit and a light kit. Whether it's like, a black kit and a white kit. Yeah. And I'll just make sure that it's like one solid dark kit, one solid light kit.
Shane, he's got the ball somehow and it's just trickled in. That is not a very good looking goal.
It is 5-1. And that kind of looks like that might be it already.
Yeah, that's on.
Quite a long way to go.
It came to him in the box, very lucky, I'm not going to lie, and just put it past the goalkeeper. Not a very clean goal, but it is what it is. A goal is a goal, but NHMN now coming forward, going to win herself a corner.
The thing is as well with the kits, Shane might have it. So on his screen, he's picked, the black and white kit that he's wearing, but he might have his spare kit might be bright pink, for example, or yellow. So he's going to have an easy option to work out the difference between players. But for NHMN here, that's a slight issue with the kits for sure. But like I was explaining, I always make sure I use the kits that I have in my club, because you can use your home and your away kit, when you play the matches. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to use your opponent's kits, and I always just make sure I've got one light kit,
Yep.
one dark kit.
Yep.
They don't clash in the slightest,
Easy as you like.
and make it super easy to differentiate.
Just get a white and black kit. One white, one black. Easy, clap. You know, happy days. No confusion to be had.
No, exactly.
I don't understand. Like, what is so hard?
What has happened?
Yeah, exactly. What has happened? Why is it so hard?
But that's also,
to
you know,
have two kits that don't match?
it's going to make it even more difficult for NHMM to play, because the kit clash isn't going to make it easy. Especially as it's one half black, one half white.
Yeah.
You can tell when you can see the white half of the player's kit, but for the black half of the kit, it's very difficult to see the difference.
We're watching Shane's perspective.
No, I think we're watching Mariam's this time.
Nah.
She's the home team.
No. Look, the red
because
pointer.
of the cursor. Yeah, no,
Red pointer.
that's
We're
true.
watching
Very
Shane,
true.
so this is Shane's
Oh, so
point
it's
of view.
Shane actually.
So
That's got the tough one.
NHMN could be, could have different.
Let's see.
Could be, completely different colours. So we can only hope. But Shane, sort your kits out, brother.
Well, it's not served him any problems so far. But
here we go.
Could
Philippe Anderson
could have made his life a little bit easier, couldn't he?
He could have. But maybe he's saying, I like the challenge. Swapped it in between.
Well, maybe
games.
it could be something as silly as that. That's what he wants.
Oh, it was such a good pass out wide.
It's got there eventually.
It has eventually. If it would have come sooner, it would have been so much better. But it's very, very unfortunate. It was blocked by Shane. Mora down the wing. He's got the pace against Bobby Firmino though. Let's see what he can do. He manages to get the ball inside. That's got to be a red for me.
It's going to be
Through the back.
It'll probably only be a yellow. Normally, if it's a red, it does get pulled back straight away, doesn't it? So,
it does. For me, that's a red.
Hello?
But here we go. Aubameyang. He buries
great
it
goal.
on the full. First time shot. They have been nerfed recently. So Aubameyang with a fantastic finish.
NHMN scoring 2 pretty good goals so far over the 2 legs. And proving that she can break down Shane's defence.
Happy days. Well played to Aubameyang. That is not an easy shot to take.
And it's been executed expertly. And that brings it to 5-2 on aggregate now. So NHMN has scored in both games.
The comeback
Shane,
is on.
It's a long way to go.
That is a very long way to go.
And if anything, the comeback is on because the Invincibles are the ones that are really making the comeback just in general. So
starting 3-0 down, it would be incredible. It would be incredible. Like, fairy tale stuff.
Shane's looking like, it's still early. There's 15 minutes in the first half, 45 to go in the second half. 3 goals are in it, so it's quite a mountain to climb for NHMN.
It's just quite sad.
But yeah, it's a shame because if D Taylor was here, they'd have a real good opportunity to win the game. But
that's the thing. Shane looks really good, and Liam 1-3 looks decent. It's just sad because if they get to like the quarterfinal or something like that, if they had all 3 players,
could they have had an easier seed, for example?
Yeah, exactly.
But we will see. There is still plenty of time to go. Liam's got a lot of time left against Lunatic as well.
Here we go. Oh, that's so close. Laporte just about getting in front of the attacker.
Here we go. Are we going to see a counter-attack here from Shane? He's looked so good. He's keeping possession really well as well. He's controlling the game, dictating the game.
NHMN looking better than she did last game. Looking a little bit better. Maybe this is the kids playing.
Oh, here we go.
Playing into advantage. Here comes Heung-min Son. Going to go for the shot. And
I think it was blocked.
Yeah, I think it's a corner kick there.
Yeah. We got one right at last.
Finally. Here we go. Takes it on the full. Forces save out from Dyer. Another corner. She's going to go for. This is the first man. It's going to drop out to Cheyenne. Only way I can tell is because of the red and white.
Yeah, just the cursors.
Yeah, literally. So actually,
especially when they go on that far side of the pitch, it's so hard to see.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's all right when you can see the white half of the kit, but when you can see the black half of the kit, it's a bit more
especially
awkward.
It's all right when you're in front of your screen at home. Most people play with a monitor, don't they? Like this far away from them,
we're a little bit, we're sort of 10 feet away from what we're seeing, aren't we? Really,
we are away from the screen, so it does get hard to see sometimes. But should have went Specsavers.
Let's see.
What it is.
Cheyenne on the attack here. Are we going to see a killer blow?
Again, almost got through, but offside.
But you've got to remember as well, Cheyenne's goal was actually just a lucky sort of rebound that deflected into the path of his player. So realistically, NHMN could probably have had a chance at taking the lead in this one. And her build-up play has been really, really good so far.
Come forward. That's going to be a foul. That's got to be a yellow card. Really, that was cynical.
It is
from the defender.
What we're going to see?
Maybe even more.
I think it's probably just a yellow, I'd imagine.
Yellow
it is. Laporte in the book.
Slap on the wrist. Naughty boy. Going to pass it short. No,
shot.
going to go for the shot. You know,
That's what I want to see.
I like to see it. I like to see it. It didn't have very much power on it. It was unfortunate. But it's what you want to see. Long ball's going to tip her out of play. Everybody's going for those this year.
Well, they are quite effective. If you can get the angle right on them, you can get in behind every time. And if you've got the right formation, like a 4-2-2-2 or a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-4, you have those wide players that are high up the pitch.
And HMN's really switched it up. Really playing a completely different style of football right now.
Bring it back for the foul as well here, as there's not really an advantage. We're 1 minute over the allotted time. It's 29 yards out.
Go for a shot again. No, goes to the short pass.
That's going to kill the half.
Right
there.
Not going to be there, but doing really well. Doing really well in this
very
second fixture.
Tight game. 5-2 on aggregate, so she will need quite a lot in the second half. But credit to NHMN, she has been playing very, very well. We're going to see some changes here. Vinicius Jr. on again for Cheyenne. You loving the tunes?
Get a little bit of a treat.
I've never
going.
really listened to the soundtrack this year because I normally turn the music off. So.
I like it. I think it's good. It's different. It's not because they used to be very indie, didn't they? Indie based, like indie alternative music.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of like mainstream, not necessarily mainstream, but a lot more well-known acts are now on there.
I feel like it's more, urban, like, it's difficult to put your exact like pinpoint on it, but it's more like what the youth, I guess, like all the youth would listen to nowadays.
I thought you are the youth.
I mean, I listen to like
old now.
No, I listen to like indie alternative music. But here we go. There's a chance very early on. It's just like rap and a bit of I don't even know really the words for it. It's all very meaningful music, All the songs have a deep meaning.
Okay,
I have no clue.
I
have absolutely no clue.
Good waffling right there. Fantastic.
Thank you. I don't know. It's a lot different to what it used to be. You used to have tracks from like Nothing But Thieves, Arctic Monkey. Well, not Arctic Monkeys, but like Gorillaz, a few tracks like that. And now it's kind of you just don't see that really anymore.
I mean, that's because those bands are now kind of old.
What?
Well,
Gorillaz
were on the soundtrack for FIFA in about FIFA 02.
Yes.
I mean,
they're still a great band.
20 years later, they're not going to be on, the tip.
Here we go, there's a chance! And a fantastic finish from Cheyenne.
I thought he was going to go for the shush. He's going for the shushes again.
Disrespectful. But
he is going for it, isn't he?
He's going for it. Oh, dear. That's going to be Sun with another goal.
That's 6-2 on aggregate, and that's probably going to be the game, which means it will be 4-2 overall to the Spartans.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Go for the shush.
Almost as interesting as your theories on the music.
Thank you very much. I'd just like to see.
You just want it to be the old
music.
bands.
No, I want it to be indie music. I want it to be that style. Do you know what I mean? That kind of.
I mean, you didn't really explain.
Apparently,
it very well.
indie music died in 1998.
There you go.
Pepe hands, absolute Pepe hands. But Cheyenne looking unstoppable right now. NHMN had, a vein where she was playing really well, clean football, getting a lot of chances, but now Cheyenne just going back to his old ways, and the 4-1 is on.
Cheyenne is turning up the heat in the second half here. He's maybe getting back in the zone, getting ready. He's going to have potentially, I mean, depending on the Liam versus Lunatic game, there could be another set of fixtures for them to play.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be, even though even if they were to lose it in the third set of fixtures, it would be so good. It must feel so good for them to be
if they can pull it back. Yeah,
we took them to Series 3, even though we were 2v3. It must feel good. It would feel good to say that. So let's see if they can do it. But we are on track for the Cheyenne special, the 4-1.
Still going to need 2 goals.
Is he going to be able to do it?
Not a lot of time left.
Mariam
could be just about to spoil the party with Mane.
Mane goes for a near post, and De Gea just about gets onto it, and
we're going to see a pause from Cheyenne, and there's going to be a yellow card brought back all the way here as well. Quite a nice kit, that Roma kit as well. I did have that at the start.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Pretty decent kit. Laporte going to come off.
Just going to sub off his.
Doesn't want to.
Yeah, doesn't want to risk a red card.
Yeah, exactly, and because he wouldn't be able to use them next game.
No, very true.
Don't want to risk it. Obviously, with the next game coming up.
Yes.
But let's see.
We will see indeed. No music in this pause here, so you can't get into the soundtrack anymore, I'm afraid.
Disappointed.
I mean, you're living in the past, though. If you think songs from 20 years ago are going to make it onto the soundtrack.
It's not 20 years ago, mate. It's not 20 years ago.
FIFA 2002 is 19 years
ago. I literally
18
said
years ago.
things like Nothing But Thieves, songs like that, you know.
I don't know who they are.
5-10 years ago, like, you know, songs from FIFA 12, FIFA 11, you know, we had really good they were such good soundtracks.
Cinemas don't go, oh, what film came out 10 years ago? Oh, let's show that today.
I don't want the music from 10 years ago, Matt. I want the style of music from 10 years ago.
The scorpion kick.
Header.
No, that was a scorpion kick.
No.
That's what I mean.
Really?
That's why I got excited. If it was a diving header, whatever. No, went for the scorpion kick.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it was saved anyway, but that would have been some instant reply.
And HMN.
Oh!
What a finish.
Well, we're back to 2-2 in this game. Going for the Can You Hear Me? There was the shushing at one end. The Can You Hear Me? Orsic is actually an insane super sub. Has more in-game stats than Neymar.
Yeah. I actually saw this. He has a better
card. It's a ridiculous card.
He has a better card than Aubameyang. Aubameyang's man of the match card. Look, literally a better card than Aubameyang.
It doesn't make sense. It's absolutely mental, that card. And it's worth like 90k on the market. It was about 120k for an 82 inform.
Wow.
Because his in-game stats, I think they're even higher than Messi potentially. His in-game stats, and obviously he's worth like a million coins less.
Imagine he gets like a second, third, fourth. How could they do that?
I don't know.
What a react.
He's only an 82. He's an 82 rated inform, but he has like about 2,250 in-game stats, which is like 5 more than Messi. I saw something on social media that he basically has more in-game stats than some of the high-end players. It doesn't make sense. I don't know.
I'm not shaming EA right now. I'm just curious. They have some 86 rated cards that don't have a stat higher than 84.
Yeah.
But then
look at that Scream Milner. Scream Milner's got every base card. His stat is like 80 or below almost.
Yeah, legit.
He's like an 86 rated.
But then you've got that card. Insane.
It's mad. I don't know.
What?
It's a bit like there was, I think it was like Lozano and Alessandrini of years past, where they're so OP as a super sub and that. Yeah. It's mental. I don't know. It's crazy. But less than 15 minutes to go, 13 to go, and NHMN's going to need 3 goals to take it to golden goal. Looking a little bit unlikely, but she is on the attack again right now.
See if she can do it. You know, she's looked good. She's had times in the game where her attackers have been on form. You know, midfielders are playing the right passes. But Shane eventually bounces back, and here we go with Sinius Jr. now. Can he find the pass through? He can to Son, but Allison's going to be there. Needs to break quickly now, you know, can't take any time. Doesn't really have much time. 10 minutes left on the clock, chance. Great save. Just about 10 minutes probably now left overall, including the added time. Can either one of the players get a goal back?
Yeah, it's still quite end-to-end, but you've got to say every time Shane gets the ball, he does look like a threat going forward.
Yeah, exactly. Like right now, here we go. Heung-min Son! Just wide. I thought that was going near post top bins then. It looked like it was going there. But, yeah, Orsic, you know, probably only had one shot. Only had one shot, but, you know, scored it. And that's exactly what you want from a super sub. And that might be something that somebody like Liam13 could use right about now.
True, because it's not a really high-rated card. And again, though, the possession stat just flickering up there, 64% possession for Shane again. So showing that he's comfortable keeping possession and, you know, has been very effective with it.
Shane hasn't been running down the clock, but he has been. I'm trying to think of the word. He's been
selective with his passing.
He hasn't been forcing the subject too much. Doesn't really need to. And, you know, it showed because he's got a much better possession stat and winning the game as well.
Well, it's 2-2 in this one, but
I mean, overall, over the aggregate.
I know what you meant. I just,
you just had to make me look like an idiot for a little bit.
Just wanted to make sure you knew that it was 2-2.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I know the score.
That's good. That's good.
Here we go. Coming forward, Aubameyang. Can he find Orsic? He can. Looks for the shot. Gomez is there to see him out. That's quite unfortunate.
Will be the game. So the Invincibles will pick up another point, and that will take it to 4-2. We're going to have to see, can Liam do the business against Lunatic? It was 1-1 after the first leg, so we will see. We have no information so far. I don't know if they might be just behind at the minute, but great stuff from Shay in there. And actually credit to NHMN in the second leg. Really turn it around, and I would say definitely deserved the draw in the second leg.
Definitely. I mean, potentially even the win, had a few chances. But, look at that possession stat, man. You can't take anything away from Shane. He definitely deserved that game. Don't really like the look of some of those shushes, little bit toxic.
Is it mind games? Is it, it could be anything really.
It's esports, half of it is the mental game, as we all know. But, fantastic game. It'll be interesting to see what the other scores are. Have them coming up very, very shortly.
We will.
But what a fantastic game. It was a really good game. Well fought. I felt like either player... I'm going to say either player could have won it.
In the second leg, I think that's the case.
Yeah.
Like, Cheyenne kind of almost did the business in the first leg, winning 4-1. And actually, NHMN breaking that trend of 4-1 wins for Cheyenne tonight as well.
The Cheyenne special is no more, unfortunate.
Still got another...
Could have made a
well,
thing
potentially another 2 set of fixtures. Don't know, actually.
Potentially, yeah.
We need to see if Liam has done the business. He had to have won.
He had to win. He had to win. I don't know, it's going to be difficult because we know Lunatic is a decent player. But, we also know that Liam 1-3 is a decent player.
That is, honestly, that is top draw analysis, guys. I don't know who else
So
you could
both
ever get
very
in
good-
here to do
Both
that.
very
sort
good
of thing.
players.
Yes.
Both very good players. But
Right.
doesn't matter who's a better player now because we have the results. Let's have a look at them.
And where is it? Oh, it's still 1-1.
Oh, producer, you're teasing us. We haven't got the final
still
result
up
yet.
1-1.
They are still playing. Whoa. It's in. The final score is in. Officially.
We're going to have a live update right now. Just here.
We're going to go to Cammy. He's at Melwood Park. What you got to say? Oh! Lunatic has done it for the Stratford Spartans.
It has.
Oh, it's so unfortunate for the Invincibles, man.
It is.
They were a man down, fighting so hard. Shane doing such a good job. Honestly, so well played to the Invincibles. It doesn't matter how far they go in this tournament. For me, they're going to be, up there with probably one of the best teams, just because of the fact that they give it their absolute all. Unlucky to Liam 1-3, losing both of his games 4-2, but well played to Lunatic to clutch up in that vital moment and win the point for the Spartans.
So the Spartans will take the win for this set of fixtures, so they will grab themselves a point for the group stage. I'm sure we will see how that all pans out as the other fixtures around the country are being played. But we shall be hopping to a short break. We'll have some more matches coming up for you very, very shortly. Go to the bathroom, get a drink, take the dog for a walk.
Yeah.
I'll be back very shortly.
body, girl, it look like whoa. Body up, up, down, body don't need no toe. We gotta do something so you won't need God, they know. Broke out, make the whole world know. Do something so you won't need God, they know. Broke out, make the whole world know. Body, girl, it look like whoa. Body up, up, down, body don't need no toe. Wanna do something so you won't need God, they know. Broke out, make the whole world know. Do something so you won't need God, they know. Broke out, make the body up, up, down, body. See your body, girl, it look like whoa. Body up, up, down, body don't need no toe. When I do something so you won't need God, you know. Rock out.
And welcome back. We are back for the second part of the final group stage of the FIFA 20 Arena Clash winter season.
There we go. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm great.
Good.
We've only been
Glad you are doing well. So, we are back. We're going to get into the second game. We have got the Harriers versus the Pirates. We've got Woodsy, Turner, Alfred, and Buta versus Jack Marshall, Mr. Neilio.
It's actually Josh Aylward. It's Josh Aylward. I'm sure it's not a W. So, there has been a no-show. It is Josh, unfortunately.
Oh, Josh, mate.
So, the
he
Harriers
played so well in the last game.
I know
in the last game on Friday.
You were bigging
he
him up.
almost beat Mr. Chester. Down to a golden goal. He could have changed this. He could have turned it around for the Pirates. He could have made it such a good series, but unfortunately, he isn't here. This is the gameplay we've got.
Sad
for today.
story. That was Josh's gameplay right there.
Yeah, that was just gameplay non-existent.
But yes, yeah, nice. Another tough start. But we're straight into the game here. We've got Woodsy versus Jack Marshall to start with, and we will see what happens because it's it's an uphill battle this time for the Pirates. Yeah. So yes, Jack in the blue kit.
Yep.
I was going to say the dark blue kit, but it's kind of a light blue, really, isn't it? And we have got Woodsy, who I think Woodsy finished.
What on earth is that?
Sound like a plane.
It did. Sounded like there was an actual car inside of the studio. I have no idea what that was.
Breaking into the arena. But anyway, let's see. Well, Woodsy had a really good finish, I'm sure, on Weekend League last weekend. I'm sure he got something like Elite 2 this week. So interested to see how he plays today.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see exactly. I'm like I don't really know I don't know a huge amount. I know a little bit about Woodsy. We obviously know Woodsy.
Yeah.
Very decent player. Got a sick team. He's been getting some fairly decent backs as well. Jack Marshall, don't know a huge amount. Do you know much about Jack Marshall?
No, I don't think we've had too much information on him. And, we've seen the Pirates play a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, I wasn't here last week, obviously, for the Pirates game, so I can't really tell you exactly what happened.
Skyven. It was a good game. It was a really good game. So I'm pretty sure it went 2-1. Then it went 2-1 to the other side. And then I'm pretty sure it went down to the golden goal on the last fixture. But then it didn't matter anyway because Mr. Neilio lost.
Blaming Mr. Neilio, there you go, calling him right out there.
I mean,
Neil, I would not be having any of that.
I mean, I think he knows. I think he knows. I think he lost all of his fixtures on that night. So it was really unfortunate for him. But enough about that night. We won't focus on that anymore. And there's an early chance, and there is a really good goal for Mr. Marshall and Mbappe there.
That's what you want, though. It's a great start for the Pirates. They are obviously 3-0 down on aggregate. That is a great start for them to. They can afford to drop one game, but they don't want to drop any. Woodsy is a very formidable opponent, so expect to see some fireworks throughout this game.
I expect it to bounce back.
But the early start for Jack, though, is very positive.
I definitely expect Woodsy to bounce back. We know he's a very competent player. He's very good at the game. He's got a very good team, and here we go. Mertens now tries to look for Sadio Mane. Pass is not going to be on.
There's Messi in the middle there. I don't think that's a red Messi, but time will tell.
Actually, imagine.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Jack's in the main Twitter group for that. I mean, there's not more than one, but I don't think he's in that Twitter chat, is he? That a lot of the players are in. So we haven't seen his rewards. Again, I haven't seen any other players pack red Messi this week. So I mean, there was actually one guy I saw on social media. It was doing the rounds because it had so many likes and retweets. Some guy got double Messi in his rewards.
Lord.
2 untradeable Messis. I mean, it's really unlucky in a way as well.
Yeah, obviously. Well, it's really unlucky because you can't keep them both, but it's still so lucky, isn't it? Let's be real. But Woodsy had a little chance going forward there. Unfortunately, loses the ball. And Marshall just he's not looking to rush things, doesn't really need to press the subject too much.
No, I mean, he's already won that up. Obviously, we've got a long way to go, only nearly 20 minutes into the first leg. There is still a second leg still to come. So plenty of time, plenty of action to be had.
Definitely plenty of fun to be had. Let's see what Woodsy can do now coming forward. We kill Min-Son. This is ball to Mane, back to Guardiola. Back to Mane, Van Dijk's there. Guardiola's actually managed to pick it back up again. 9 goal, and he's going to look for the shot. He isn't. Gives it to Son. Cuts inside. Great bit of skill. Great save from the goalkeeper.
Great save. Is that Areola in goal, I think?
It is indeed. He's the go-to, low-rated goalkeeper. So tall. Got really good all-round stats, to be fair, for an 82 rated goalkeeper. And He's been making some really good saves. Son cuts inside, cuts back in, looks to give the ball to Mane, but
just about does enough to keep the ball away.
Virgil van Dijk is there as always.
But look at this front line, Neymar, Messi, there's Ousmane Dembele. Not sure who he's got out on the left side there. Oh, it's Mbappe as well.
Monstrous team, isn't it? Terrifying.
It's a pretty solid front line. He's gone for the cheaper players at the back, I think, isn't he? He's got Areola in goal. I can't remember who else he had in centre back. I know he's got Van Dijk, but I don't know if he's got Gomez in there. Maybe as a lower rated player.
No, it's Militao. What version of Militao is that? That's the question, though, because it could be that UCL card, is it?
He's got a road to final card, I think it is, Because obviously we've got those blue Champions League cards, which this year, unfortunately, didn't have the +1 this year.
Yeah, I feel like that was a big step back for EA. We all like the upgrade packs, stuff like that, the repeatable upgrade packs. Why did you need to take them out?
Just for that +1. I think they got +1 on every stat overall.
Did.
So that's it was only a small boost, but it was
the start of the
quite
year
a cool
thing.
addition, wasn't
it? It was interesting. You could do the repeatable packs.
Yeah,
I thought it was really fun. There was hardly any tradable ones on the market, and that's what I liked about it. But now they're all tradable. But they get
ratings.
no stat increase. Like, what is actually the point of them other than to use them in SBCs? There isn't any at all.
Yeah, no, that's true, because they've had a lot of obviously Champions League SBCs run whenever there's a real life set of Champions League fixtures on. It's a shame we're in the international break at the moment, and we're going to get a quick chance here. It's a great block there by PK, though. And every time we get a Champions League set of fixtures that come round, we do usually get like Champions League marquee matchups.
Which I like.
Sometimes
I do
just
like.
an SBC based on the Champions League. And I think they're good. Marquee matchups. The rewards are definitely a lot better now. When they start out in the year, you get a few silver packs, a few lower end gold packs. Now we're starting to see 45k packs are completing the whole thing, 25k packs for it. And
we see a lot of rare Electrum packs, don't we? They're the main thing. And to be fair, ever since these UCL marquee matchups started, they've all been really good rewards. I think that's the one thing that has been better. Instead of getting like 2 UCL player packs for completing them both, and a 3-player pack for completing the whole, the whole scenario kind of thing, it's now just normal packs, which I don't know. I just felt like removing the 1+ upgrade removed a lot of fun for the players. It removed an aspect where we could get excited about something, and I don't know why they needed to do that.
And I think as well, those cards then increased in value, which meant the whole market went up a bit, so that not everyone had these super players. It's a great ball, and he has kept it in there down the wing.
Great bit of ball control to keep it in. Mane gives it back to Son. Mane again.
Good turns.
Really good turns. Great bit of dribbling. Can he get back to Mane? Can't. Militao cuts it out, gives it back to Areola. Now he can look to build.
Jack's actually defending really, really well so far. He's made a few good interceptions. He's not lunging into the tackles, and he's not done too badly coming forward. Obviously scored the goal. He's got a fantastic front line. Would have been a good chance, but would have been very far offside there.
I'm surprised Woodsy hasn't really had a clear-cut chance yet. Marshall was actually defending so well.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like I was saying, we know that Woodsy's a fantastic player. I'm sure he got Elite 2 this week.
Golan gives it to Son, first time into the back of the net.
On the stroke of half-time, we are going to go in tied. That 87 Son, fantastic card. And that is a great time to score a goal with sort of effectively the last kick of the half. And, 2 chances each. But Woodsy's actually had most of the ball as well. I'm going to see a little check in formations. The 4-2-2 being played by Woodsy at the moment.
Yeah, it's clever. It's good from Jack Marshall. Have a quick look at see if your opponent's changed anything. If he does know his tactics well and he knows his formations well, he knows which formation to counter it.
Yeah, very true.
So it's a good little bit of play. I know in most modern esports titles, you got to make sure you're checking on what your opponent's doing so you can counter build.
Yeah, there's a lot of counter picks for all sorts, isn't there?
Exactly.
I'm sure you'd love to explain with League. You got one champion will counter another champion. Even in like Overwatch, for example, you got some team comps will outplay other team comps. Rocket League, I don't know. Can you really? I mean, you can. Cars
in Rocket League, you got cars. They've got different hitboxes.
True.
So I think it's the Batmobile is the one that most pro players use, or the Dominus, because they've got a flat bottom. Okay. It's easier to do the what is it called, the flip reset.
Yeah.
But Messi now goes to the low-driven shot.
But yeah, like you say, most games have a counter, whether it's even Call of Duty, for example, it's just been added into. There's a tournament coming up for that. So if you haven't seen or heard of that and you're a Call of Duty fan, head to belong.gg. Chance to register for that. There's been a lot of sign-ups that I've heard, so looking very popular. So
huge.
and
huge.
There's plenty. Well, there's plenty.
Enormous amount.
Plenty of action still to come with all the Arena Clash titles.
Definitely.
And
Arena
other
Clash
like tournaments
Cups.
that are on. Yeah, that's it. You got all the cups with which have good prize pools as well. You know, it's not just little
Actually,
prize pools.
like on the down low, like not as an Arena Clash caster. This is just completely personal. Absolutely insane, like the prize pools. So like really well done from.
Yeah, I
Long
think
Arenas.
it's I think the Call of Duty one that's coming up is about £200 each
Yeah,
for the winner
exactly.
or something in Game
Oh,
Awards.
but here comes Neymar
Big
Jr.
shots.
chance. Can he get the head? He cannot.
You know, so even the prize pools in most of these, even for the guys in FIFA as well, the ones that make it to the final get a prize. The winners also get even better prizes. Like at Insomnia when we get there in April, there's the daily tournaments there that give out prizes. So there's plenty of prizes to be won.
Belong Arenas are very generous.
Well,
when
that's
it
it,
comes to
and
their
definitely
prize
head to
pools.
belong.gg to find out as much as you can about that. If you're
if you
confident about the your gameplay or a title that you're good at, get involved.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. But here we go. Here is a chance. Cut out again. I think that's Militao again.
Yeah, no, Jack's defended really well actually for the Pirates so far. Woodsy's definitely grown into this match as we've gone on. We're on 61 minutes now, and Woodsy's starting to turn the screw a little bit more here.
Yeah, he is. He's starting to create more chances, get a few more open opportunities. Here we go, Mahrez. Can he find another ball return? No, he's just doing all the skills in his catalogue.
He's got
going
more
back,
tricks
left,
than David
right.
Blaine over here.
Exactly. It's looking very good for him. An absolute magician, Mahrez. Obviously, he likes to use the Mahrez. I think I had informed Mahrez.
He's got great dribbling. I think he's 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, so he's competent on both feet. Can do all the skill moves. Very agile and
Mane. Beautiful back heel to Son.
Oh, the post.
If that would have went in, that would have been an absolute screamer.
Could have been.
But I think it's informed Mahrez. I think he's like 120k. Something like that.
Yeah,
he's
not crazy expensive, but
he's
a solid
nice card. His dribbling's
he's
insane.
not that fast. That's the only problem. So you want to get like a hunter on him.
Slap a
hunter
hunter on him.
Yeah.
He is. To be fair, he is the real deal. I think he is a really good card.
I'd love to see some new chem styles as well. Like there's no pace and physical. There's Hawk, but that's only like 2 boosts on each one instead of the 3 boosts on each one. So I'd love to see where you've obviously got Shadow is max pace, max defense boost, Hunter max pace, max shooting. There's no max pace, max physical boost.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see that.
That is true.
I don't think there's like a max. Obviously,
Pace dribbling.
You've got Catalyst, but there's no pace dribbling. I don't think that's maximum.
That would be overpowered, though. Let's be real. That would be so strong.
But maybe they should start increasing price ranges because I know there's been a lot of trouble trying to snipe Shadow cards and Hunter cards. Well, it's only 5k, and there's not a lot of them floating around.
We did it towards the end of I think it was FIFA 18. We just sat there for
I think that was the start.
A few hours.
I always do it at the start. I try and buy as many. If you want to make money and make coins at the start of FIFA, buy as many Hunter cards and Shadow cards as you can afford.
We sat there for hours sniping them.
Because it's a consumable, you can stack as many as you want as well. It's not like you're limited to with players. If you want to buy a player, you're limited to 1 in your club, a duplicate, and then you've got to stack in all your active transfer list. So that messes that up for you. But with consumables, you can have as many as you want. And then I always say, if you don't make money in the first week, you wait until the first weekend league, which is like 10 days from the release of the game, and they go up to max price straight away because everybody wants them.
Yeah, very true. Even with the things like the Hunters and the Catalysts, they all sell for 5k.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what time you sell them, they'll always be worth 5k. So if you can snipe them for anything below, I don't know, 4.8,
I think it's 4.4.
4.7.
By the time you lose, if you get them for 4.7 and sell at 5k, you make 50 coins after the EA taxes. You lose 5%. So you'd lose 250 coins.
Here we go. Chance. Messi, can he get the ball?
It's been quite a good defensive display from both players so far, though, in this one.
Not very many chances. Both players doing very well to cut the chance down. Here comes De Jong, going to go for the shot. It's going to be deflected off one of the defenders, and Woodsy can look to get the ball away. Doesn't need to panic too much.
Quite calm in the defence there to ping that one around.
Yeah, I mean, he had plenty of space, plenty of time. I think he knew. We know that he is a decent player, and that into out didn't really work, did it?
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. Goes out for a throw for Marshall, and Marshall can look to come forward now with Cancelo.
Obviously still got a second leg to go in this one as well, but it's looking like quite a tight affair so far. I think, again, Woodsy's had a lot of the possession, but Marshall's done really well at defending and keeping him out, really.
Yeah, Woodsy's playing so well. He's actually just holding on to the ball. He knows he doesn't need to rush, and a few sloppy tackles from Marshall, maybe showing a bit of frustration. But Woodsy saying, we've got a whole nother game to go, mate. I ain't in no rush. See what he can do now, son.
Again, you know, credit to Jack. I know he's diving in a few times there in that passage of play, but he's on the whole, he's defended pretty well, and to hold Woodsy to just one goal has been good so far. As we are going to go into added time now, are we going to see a late chance and someone take the victory in leg number 1?
I'll be interested to see if he can do one better in the second leg. You know, Jack, he's had a really good defensive performance. He's looking really strong in attack.
Yeah.
Looking like the passing's looking strong. Maybe you haven't seen too much from the dribbling, but in the first leg, there you go, 1-1.
Well, you can see actually Jack's had most of the chances there with 5 shots on target to 2. So, yeah, 1-1 in the first leg, looking really, really tight. It's quite an even matchup, but you might not expect that when you look at the teams on paper.
Yeah, I mean, the teams look very, they do look a bit, you know, lopsided. You know, you got that Mbappe, Neymar, Messi.
Yeah.
It's difficult, really, isn't it? I heard we have some scores from around the grounds, Matthew.
Go on then.
I'm sorry, I thought they were in your ear, not mine.
Oh, I didn't hear them.
Oh,
I heard there was
honestly. So it's Turner 0, Nelio 0.
It's actually the only one because Josh wasn't there.
Cannot get the staff anymore.
Well,
so,
I was too engrossed in your story.
Well, I do apologise. I was trying to talk to you.
You're as captivating as David Attenborough.
Thank you. I've got that voice, haven't I? No. Definitely not. I was trying to talk to the audience, keep the audience, you know, eyes on the screen. Then you could listen to the info. Doesn't matter. But either way, been a great first game for the two players there. Stop shaking your head. Nobody thinks you're funny. No one thinks you're funny. They're just laughing at you, not with you. But either way, you know, it's been a great first game. Both players have been done really well in the pass and defending. Jack definitely had the landslide of more opportunities. So, you know, we'll see how it goes in the second half. I got a feeling, personally, that...
What are you feeling? Come on.
I don't know.
Express your emotions.
I can't do it.
Come on.
I can't.
What are you feeling?
I don't think that Jack's going to be able to win it.
Well, there you go. I mean,
feel
that's
like
not a feeling, but...
I mean, it is. It's just an inkling.
An inkling, okay.
I feel like Woodsy's just going to, you know, he's just going to edge it.
Let's jump in and see. We've got Woodsy playing in the dark kit this time, and we've got Jack playing in the white strip. So let's see if Jack can make it count. It's 1-1 after the first leg. Obviously, the Pirates 3-0 down in the series with a no-show. Let's see if they can go on and get it.
You know, like Woodsy just, in my opinion, Woodsy looked stronger in the second, like the ending of that second game.
Yeah, I think first half it looked quite strong for
Here
Jack,
we go.
but we're going to see an early chance.
Mahrez, can he get past Van Dijk? He cannot. Van Dijk is just unreal.
He's one of those
He's
players.
actually giving the ball away.
You've almost got to have Van Dijk in your team.
Yeah. If you want to compete at that top level, Van Dijk's got to be in there. Van Dijk and Rio, maybe?
Yeah.
Cool, that wouldn't be too
yeah,
bad,
I mean, we haven't seen any Ferdinands actually from the icon swaps, have we, so far? Or any Drogbas?
Well, we haven't really seen too many games, to be fair.
Very true, very true.
I know a few of the lads picked him up. I know, I can't remember who it was. I saw it on Twitter. I think it was Halsey. I don't think he plays.
No, I think it was Jerome.
Play.
No,
it was Jerome, was it?
Yeah, Jerome for the Saints, but obviously they're not here this season. So
yeah, unfortunately.
No, maybe next season. Who knows?
Who knows indeed.
The
Son now. Can he get the shot? If he can, forces a save from the keeper. Might have been going wide. Where is he going to look to play this cross? Goes short to Mertens. Mertens gets the better of his man, but where's he going to go from here?
That is the question.
Plays into the box. And that's going to be a penalty. Not so sure about that one, Mr. Referee. Dembele, is he going to take a booking? He is not. It's going to be a slap on the wrist.
Let's
PK.
See. He's not going to take it with PK. Absolutely no chance.
He's got to.
Mertens comes for it. Let's see if we can see the head movement. He's looking right. I think he's going to go down the middle now. Oh, he goes right. I called it right in the first place.
You did. I think he swapped and then he went back. But you know, it's interesting. I don't like the penalties this year.
It's difficult, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of those where I feel like they don't need the head movement in there. You know, it's kind of just unnecessary.
It is just so unnecessary. Like
it gives it away.
We don't need to see it as the player.
No.
The opponent definitely doesn't need to see it because it just gives away where you're going straight away. A penalty should just be a guess mechanic, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's either left, right, middle, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to add it, making it element of it more difficult, you can go like top left, top middle, top right, bottom left, bottom middle, bottom right.
I even feel like, I mean, that's more realistic, obviously. That's a great ball through. Can Manny get onto it? He can. The keeper hasn't caught it. Militao's there. Gives it to Dumfries, but he's lost it again.
Well,
Jack isn't looking
Well, let's credit
They're
Jack,
a bit
for the
shaky.
penalty save. He did save the penalty. Maybe it was a bit of a soft penalty to give away, but he's made up for it. He has made the save.
Oh, can he
And,
find that goal?
yeah, it is looking very much
Yeah.
like Woodsy is looking to press home this early pressure straight away.
Which is interesting. Definitely
Yes,
very
very
interesting.
interesting.
I can't help but just feel like that they just need to patch that goalkeeper head movement for penalties.
Penalty taker,
Yeah.
the penalty taker one.
They just need to
Yeah, it's
remove it.
it's been in there for a few years now, I think, isn't it? But it's a tough one because it does give away the game a little bit when someone has a penalty, and really a penalty should be an opportunity that you score more often than you miss.
Yeah.
But I feel like with the head movement, if it's one of those, if you know it, then you can read most of the penalties, and there's it's 8 or 9 times out of 10 you save it rather than concede.
I wonder if it's in like their features, their game features, because most games have like a set of every feature in the game, like every main key feature. I wonder if that's in there.
I don't know. Not sure.
The head movement for.
Yeah.
I don't know if surely they couldn't actually be like serious about it.
I mean, because you think in real life players don't really look exactly the way they're going to go, do they? There's
No.
a lot of like deceit involved. They'll look left and play it right, or they'll give the goalkeeper the eyes, whatever, stare them down.
You can't do that because you have to wiggle your stick,
Yeah.
and then it just goes off target, and you don't even know where you're going, and that's just no fun for anybody, really. But here comes Son. Can he get the better of this man? He goes to cut back inside. I think the trailing leg just took it away from him. Well defended for Jack Marshall.
I mean, Woodsy's trying a lot of skills as well. He's actually quite comfortable with the ball. He does a lot of drag backs, does the flip flaps, etc.
Oh,
going to see some
Mbappe
raw
gone
pace though.
Straight past Cancelo. Messi!
Oh, what a goal! Is it red Messi?
Is it red Messi? That is the question. I don't think it will
Imagine.
be, but what
strike.
a strike straight through his boot. And is it going to be?
No,
it is
it's
not.
not.
It's
What a
not to
shame.
be. But he's got a Hunter card on it, so it might as well be the red Messi.
Very solid player, yeah. Great goal. Well worked there. And actually, Jack takes the lead again.
Yeah, surprising.
For the second game running against Woodsy.
I feel
So
like
he's-
against a runner play right now.
Yeah, in this one for sure. I mean, if it was in the first leg, he probably 1-1 was probably fair result in the first one. But this time round, it has pretty much been Woodsy all the way. Woodsy's had a penalty missed. He had it saved by Jack. But are we going to see a quick response from Woodsy?
Yeah, Son isn't really having too much to shout about in this game. Not really doing too much, but can we see him do anything now?
A lot of drag backs coming
Yeah,
in.
a lot of drag backs. But Son looks to lay off to Mahrez. Again, rush, but he wins the ball back.
There.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive golf in possession. Maybe we can even see lower than a 30%. Maybe we can see a 29 or a 28.
I've said this before. There was a game I played some guy in Weekend League before, and I had 88% possession because I went 1-0 up, and he played drop back one depth the whole game. So I passed around defence.
Yep.
He then messaged me after saying, "Why did you not try to attack?" I was like, "Well, you were sat all men behind the ball,
Yeah, exactly.
30 yards away from me, and you were losing.
Yeah.
Why? I don't need to do anything."
Exactly. I just sit back. I pass the ball about.
I mean,
Happy
I would
days,
hate to
3
see
win.
that on Arena
Oh
Clash.
yeah,
It
if
would-
I saw that, I would slate the players.
I would
I'd be
I would ask the producer to turn that one off.
What are you
for us.
doing?
But yeah.
It is what it is. Sometimes you just got to do what you need to do to get the win.
I mean, the thing is, he wasn't. I think he had 0 shots as well, so it wasn't even like he tried to play. But there you go.
But there you go indeed. Can we see Woodsy come back? He's only got a few minutes left in this first half of the second fixture.
Yeah, I mean, apart from that penalty, though, he hasn't really rattled the keeper in this one, has he?
No.
Because he hit the post in the last game.
Yeah.
Or was that early this game? It might have been early in this leg, actually.
It was,
I think
I
it was
think,
about the
yeah.
8th minute he hit the post. But we're going to see one last chance.
Mane, has he got the pace? Virgil van Dijk is there, but he's actually given him way too much room.
Oh, and he's missed it.
He's actually missed it. Honestly, I feel like Mane
You're
should have scored that.
bamboozled.
I am bamboozled. I feel like he should have scored that 100%.
Here we go. Last few seconds of the half. We're probably going to see it go in at 1-0 to Jack Marshall.
Good
Another
half.
solid half
Yeah.
from Jack. It was against the runner play that he scored. He's got the
Ooh,
F2 text tifo there as well.
Interesting.
You can see only one shot each on target though. Woodsy's one was probably the missed penalty.
Yeah.
But 65-35 on the possession as well.
Woodsy's got to be a bit disappointed, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean,
He's had the penalty.
he had the early. It was
Unlucky.
very early pressure for about 20 minutes sort of on it really. And but that's what happens when you don't take your chances.
But talking about Tex, he's actually signed for Fnatic. And not Rome Fnatic
One of
either.
your favourites.
Not Rome Fnatic either. It is actual Fnatic. The official org I don't even think Rome is tied to
No, they had
Fnatic
a falling out. So,
but Rome's esports team is still at Rome Fnatic. Kind of needs to change that up a bit, boys.
who knows?
But yeah, congratulations obviously to him because that is massive. I think that's massive for FIFA esport as well.
Yeah.
You know, getting that is definitely got to be a
Gonna
foul.
be a foul, yeah.
Yellow card maybe as well. Again for Laporte.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few.
Langlet, sorry,
we've
not
seen quite a few yellow cards in general tonight. Actually, quite a lot of missed-time tackles. Yeah, no red cards. Luckily, we haven't had too many red cards at all. Actually,
I think since we've
Arena
brought
Clash.
in the you cannot
suspension rule.
Yeah, the suspension rule. You cannot take the red
Yeah.
card off in between aggregates. You know, I think it's definitely taught players a lesson. You know, don't go.
Yeah, there
flying
was
in.
someone, wasn't there, that had it quite early on, and there was a player I think they used for chemistry that got a red card, so it really messed up with their team in week 1, I think it was.
Yeah, but they remembered not to try, not to do it. So
Yeah, because it would be a nightmare if we had to forfeit a game
Yeah.
because of an ineligible player. But there we go.
definitely.
Yeah, it
But here we
happens.
go. LG Wood's got the ball. He's got the ball with Mertens now. Going to look to Guardiola. Can Guardiola find one of those key passes to Son? He can. Don't want to give Son too much room. Tracks him down, shuts him down, gets the ball back. Well played again by Jack Marshall in defence.
Yeah, he's defended really well actually, and it just shows having Virgil van Dijk at centre back is a massive part of this game. He's such a solid player. He's 6'4". He's got decent speed. He's tall, strong. What more can you ask out of him?
Not a lot, mate. Like, he scores the headers, bangs them in. He's pretty rapid as well, to be fair, considering how tall he is.
Well, I think because he's 6'4" as well, every stride that he takes is massive. If he's running against someone like Kante's got a faster static pace, but because Kante's about
Little legs.
5'7", he's what? He's nearly a foot shorter than him. So
Yeah.
every stride he takes is going to be shorter, and that's where Van Dijk makes up a lot of pace.
I reckon just have a dig, outside the box, have a go at it. He's giving you room. He doesn't choose to go for it, and almost got a chance to run goal.
Yeah, only
one-on-one,
22
but
minutes to go though, so not long
leaving
left.
Not
No.
leaving long on this one. Cancelo now. Woods needs to go for this one. He needs to put everything into it. Mane, got to find a key pass here. Just dribbling around with it.
Yeah, he's sort of biding his time, isn't he? He's not committing a pass forward. He doesn't waste possession very often, Woodsy. But credit to Jack, he's been very patient in defence. He's defended pretty well.
Mane, can he find Son? He doesn't, but he finds Mahrez. Mahrez on the turn.
Deflected. Thought he was going to sneak in there.
Imagine. Oh, that's a yellow
Looking
card.
for Guardiola.
Very interesting. He's not going to be happy with that one. Thank you very much, Guardiola will say, shaking the referee's hand. Thank you very much for that yellow card.
If Liverpool don't win the league with the credit and the assist
Oh.
of VAR,
I know. If we still don't win the league, honestly.
I mean, if VAR got scrapped, I feel like Liverpool would be in a very different position this season.
I don't know. We've had a lot of chances that haven't gone our way as well. So
a lot of, I think
know.
more chances have gone Liverpool's way, and they've definitely given them a lot of points.
Raheem Sterling had the ball hit his hand in his own area in that game, and it should have been a penalty. Nobody's talking about that. I feel like people are being a little bit one-sided against Liverpool this season.
Says a Liverpool fan.
I'm just saying, I will admit, the Mane dive, things like that, they shouldn't have been penalties. But, there have been a few times where VAR has gone both ways,
Maybe we
But
should
you
make a
wouldn't
tally.
know. You wouldn't know because you're a Redden fan. VAR is in the Championship.
Support my team where I grew up,
Yikes.
Not like some.
You're funny.
I would say glory hunter.
Here comes Heung-min Son, though. Can he get a vital last-minute goal? Only 15 minutes left of regular time. 9-goal now. Again, pass it back. Just have a shot. I know,
Here's a chance.
It could deflect, but just take a shot.
The player selection was a bit harsh on him there. That should have probably gone out. I think it was Mbappe there he was trying to play it to, and it selected Dembele. A bit unlucky there.
A little bit rough. But Guardiola now come forward. You can see, I think he's almost playing a 4-2-4 here.
Yeah, a lot of men forward.
A lot of men forward. And you're not playing that counter-attacking football. You're taking your time. You're not playing very fast, and I do like it. But when you've not got much time left,
got to throw bodies forward now. It's 12 minutes to go. Still 1-0 down, and time is running out.
Time is of the essence now for Woodsy. Can Jack Marshall hang on? Heung-min Son coming forward. Virgil van Dijk again. always there.
It's been a good show of centre-backs tonight. We had Soulé earlier on, didn't we? We've got Van Dijk now, and we're going to see another chance for Neymar.
Talking about centre-backs, can Langley get back? Neymar, is he going to pass it across the goal?
We tried, but not enough.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, that one is not going to come off. Dembele looks for Mbappe. He's not there. But Neymar Jr.'s got it back, cuts back inside. Is he going to go for the finesse? He does. Dembele, can he finish? He's got to. Great save. Header. That's going to be in. Is that onside?
He's onside, and Jack is going to probably take the win here for the Pirates.
Well played to Jack Marshall from the Pirates. Mbappe with, quite unlucky. You hate to see it, but it is what it is.
But, in reality, should Dembele have scored the shot?
Yeah.
It
was a great save. It was a great save from the goalkeeper, though.
That's it. It's one of those. It's frustrating when you're playing. You'd be really annoyed that that's gone against you, that the rebound off the keeper. But the shot probably could have gone in the first place. And we're going to see again Van Dijk there.
That battle between Son and Van Dijk is absolutely insane. Not too sure what just happened. So maybe the wrong press of the button. But here we go. Mahrez now. We blame Dominic Gates. But
we are.
LG
Oh, it's a great ball. He's got to be onside.
Neymar Jr. Is
Last
going to go
minute.
for the chip. Is he going to go for the finesse near post, maybe?
Oh,
he goes.
Oh, he's missed it.
He's missed the sweat.
No.
That is terrible.
He's passed it round the keeper, and I think that's the... is that the rage quit there?
I think that might be a rage quit. I think that might be the rage quit FIFA arena clash. So we'll just...
Well, we'll get confirmation on that result there. I mean, Jack was
that one out.
2-0 up, so I'm
awkward.
assuming that the win will be given to Jack. So
but that was
confirmation in the air that was the final score. 2-0 to Jack Marshall, and
but we do not have any matches from the second or third set of games.
No.
But we will be showing you the scores very shortly. Again, Dominic Gates, blame Dominic Gates. Thank you very much.
No holds barred.
It was a good game in my opinion. It was a very
end
good
to
game.
end, and there was plenty there. And here he is. He's come to give George a slap.
He's coming for me.
I mean, there could be some off-stream antics here tonight.
I'm terrified.
I'm
actually terrified.
I'll live tweet the situation there, but we'll get some scores on the doors from around the ground in all the fixtures. So, like we said, we had a no-show, unfortunately. Josh wasn't there. We're just having the graphics updated. And, so, Woodsy didn't really show up today in that one. He did look very good, but, obviously just it's the goals that matter. And Jack Marshall was the man to get the goals and win that one there for the Pirates.
I expected more from him, Like Woodsy rage quit. I just didn't expect it. Woo! An absolute smashing.
Is how the rest of the fixtures turned out. Woodsy then bounced back against Mr. Nelio. Turner did win his game against Mr. Nelio earlier. Turner obviously having the free win there. And then Alfred beat Jack Marshall 3-2. So I do think, I remember from a few weeks ago as well, Alfred was a very good player. Yeah. Someone to watch. We saw Jack play fantastically well and get beaten by Alfred. So
Alfred played very well last week.
That is the story of today. The Kingston Harriers get the win there against the Portsmouth Pirates, taking it 6-1 in total. So that is the end of the groups.
It is really well played to all the teams,
Yeah.
I think there's one team not getting through, which I'm pretty sure is the York Vikings.
Yes.
So unlucky lads. You was the tribe, the tribe, whatever it was, the best tribe last year for, I think it was for FIFA. But yeah, unlucky.
Yeah, community spirit, fighting spirit award, wasn't it, last year?
But unlucky. It's unfortunate that you've been knocked out in groups, but better luck next time.
And we'll be back next week. Same time, same place for the playoffs. So fingers crossed. There's no baby news. I'll be here, and
hopefully
we'll be casting
I have got
the
my fingers,
knockout stages. So
everything.
It'll be very interesting to see who plays who in those matches. But for now, I've been one of your hosts, Matt Hayho,
and I've been George GNC. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully, you have a lovely rest of your week, and we will catch you next week.